You're saying Chipotle?
Chipotle.
Chipotle.
Get that good chipotle.
Chipotle.
Yeah, no, fuck that knocking sound something hard. Good lord, that is...
Sorry.
That was Eiji who did
That's...
that.
Yeah, no, seriously though, that knocking. It is 3 AM on the second day of the year, and with my headphones being the way that they are, and me being, I suppose, technically, theoretically, underslept.
Wait, what?
That sound effect literally sent like a heat wave radiating from the bottom of my bottom of my neck spine, just a single point, just radiating a heat just overall with a you fucked up boy sort of energy to it.
Fan club,
Good
says
lord.
𝓕𝓻𝓲𝓵. I haven't seen you since last year.
One, fuck
Sorry.
up with that, Graha.
I can do you one better. I haven't seen you since Forever Day, and I haven't seen you ever. I've heard you plenty, but...
That's not me.
No.
Okay, one. Albert, thank you for the 50 bits.
At least
Astro, thank you
with
for
that
the
one, it
7
loses
stream.
the
Holy
realism.
fuck. Zaya, I am not a femboy. As you can see, I am currently chippy. It's hard to hear the beautiful whale songs. It is very hard to hear the beautiful whale songs. Astra, thank you for the 7 streams streak. Holy fuck.
And first time I found that, and I was browsing through my soundboard on this time, I knocked on that one too. It got me as well. I'm sitting watching and pressing, thinking nothing was going on. And I'm sitting here like, can someone answer the damn door? And I'm turning around like, oh, there's people already standing there, so what is this button? Knock, 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 knock.
Yeah,
I rose my own paranoia.
As far as that knocking sound goes, that's not a like jokey knock sound. That is a make someone just fuck that.
Yeah,
No. Yeah.
That
Don't
was not me.
That was Oliver.
Don't make me toss my headphones again and go make more chips in the fryer.
Yeah, if I oi.
Shake my fucking head.
Okay, I'm gonna so for now, I'm gonna disable that sound ID. Thank you for the total of 60 bits, Oliver. But I'm going to disable that sound ID because Whaleduck does not like that.
Yeah, no, like on a scale of being so uncomfortable that you just feel like you want to leave, that is on the list. Like that is honestly like up there just because of the whole like anxiety shit.
With it. I did not know you could hear it. Sorry about that. I was trying to prank Dane with it, not you at the time.
Well, to be fair, I'm right now we are all connected to Dane's sound system. Everything he hears, we hear.
Everything I hear, you guys hear. I don't know. How the fuck do I get rid of this?
Oh, that is not the button I was looking.
We will temporarily remove it for now. That button no longer works. I won't do it again, but I'll do other stuff. He's on the moon. I didn't do it this time. Disguise, motherfucker. Rue dies, motherfucker. All rise, motherfucker. I love that guy. Anyways.
Steak fries, motherfucker. Speaking of which, I got some of those in the air fryer.
Which, by the way, I never got an answer. I got an answer from Eiji. Well, like, the choices are Fat Shack or Chipotle.
Yeah, I'll be partial to Chipotle as well.
But look, I've had some like bomb-ass sandwiches from like Fat Shack. It's actually delicious. Hard eyes, motherfucker. But
you know,
since you both are saying Chipotle, it's been a while since I've had Chipotle.
It sounds to me like you already had an answer in your heart, but you still wanted to ask a question regardless.
Pretty much, yes. Hard eyes, motherfucker. Anyways, oh lord, fuck you, Zar, for sending me to the moon. But I appreciate you being here. Gia, you're the cutest fuck. You hush. Alright, okay, let's start with...
So yeah, Hifumi died and somehow got revived as well.
Who is IT? Yeah, it's gonna be a long time.
There are too many aspects of to the accident this time. Too many, to be honest. Considering that, it may be good to look back on everything that just happened.
So
we got like a half hour or something before the thingy.
Yeah, let's look back on things, Sakura.
Goody goody. This morning, only 4 of us met up in the dining hall. Hina, Kyoko, you, and myself. Had to cough for a second there. We waited for the others, but nobody showed up, so we decided to go look for them. It was around 8 o'clock when we began our search.
And soon after, we split up. Kyoko disappeared. Dude, why is your TTS so long cooldown? Because when I have friends over, it makes it very difficult to listen to my lovely friends' voices.
I was about to say, to be fair, it's kind of disruptive for a text-to-speech, not a text-to-speech game. It's very disruptive for a text 3D game.
Yeah, well, I'll just post it here. Well, why don't you post it? No, I do not need more back pain. Shush.
Don't worry, I'll aim for the face later.
Please no.
After that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room on the 3rd floor. Bleh, pop-ups. And then quickly came and got you and me.
Yep. So I said to Sparrows, no, do not. It's Badgy. According to Celeste, she was attacked by a suspicious individual and lay unconscious for about an hour. In other words, she was attacked an hour before we found her, meaning just after 7 o'clock.
Based on the page Celeste took, we discovered her attacker was dressed in a strange costume.
We're good. If you're that's because I'm chibi. I cannot stop the blush.
It was Robo-Justice. It also became clear that Robo-Justice had dragged Hifumi away.
You shush, G.
After meeting up with Toko and Byakuya, we began searching for the costume assailant. We found an injured Hifumi on the library on the 2nd floor. We took him down to the nurse's office at the 1st floor, then resumed our search.
You cannot tell me. Oh wait, hang on. Hang on. I can't say that yet. I cannot say that yet. I believe it's still your reading.
But not long after leaving the nurse's office. Brum.
Come on, deactivate.
In other news, gosh. In other news, I'm looking at freezing temperatures and snow the next 4 days, and I'm very much looking forward to it.
Okay, now I can say it. You should she. Also, congrats, you made it through legendary. And it's freezing temperatures. Jesus fuck. How do you pronounce it?
Yeah.
That's how I pronounce it.
What is wrong?
More to go. Eiji. You're
that is very
so
low. So low.
Woo!
I don't know what exactly happened, but it sounds like when I accidentally click my lower volume voice for lower volume for.
Yeah.
Okay,
hey,
we hear you. I never answered your question from the other day. Give me a quick second. I'll get to that.
Having a lot of feedback at my end on my own mic. That's all that was. If you want to answer that quickly, I'm quickly fixing.
Okay. Gia, what was your other question? I can't. I'm terrible at remembering. I cannot answer that. I cannot answer that because while I have put in the statement, I have not been sent the invoice yet. I do not have an answer to that.
So in other words, to say it in the Town Among Us way, you have been blackmailed and cannot reveal pertinent information.
Exactly. If I get a kick, no, you can't kick my ass. Do you not realize that I have a sword? It's not an NDA clause. It is more of I do not have an actual price tag to say. The price tag currently is literally not applicable because nothing's been done yet. But hey, you do not get to say that, Shai.
Authorized Tier 1 TAME memberships 𝓕𝓻𝓲𝓵.
𝓕𝓻𝓲𝓵. I love the way they fucking voice that. 𝓕𝓻𝓲𝓵. Thank you all for giving Jaya a gift sub. Everything good on your end now, Eiji?
I think so. If I sound
You are.
louder than I want.
You are quiet as fuck.
You were you were quiet, then you got normal, and now you got quiet again. Not as quiet as before though.
Yeah, not as quiet as before. We can still somewhat hear you.
Let me turn this up a little bit.
Okay,
There we go. Maybe
I
teensy
saw
tiny
a
bit more
shadow.
down.
Yeah, it's a Fredo. I even had danger the other day on this. Ah, lovely microphone. That works. Keep going then. I saw a shadow. Something moving around at the top of the stairs.
I am not cute. How dare you, Shai? Based on Celeste's claims, we went back up to the second floor where we split and began searching. Then, right after that,
Based on Celeste's claims, we can back that ass up. Now please stand in the corner.
back that ass up, send her ass to the corner, make her realize that she's done nothing but order.
Celeste screamed. This time she was had apparently seen a subject on the third floor. Hearing her screams, we quickly made our way to the third floor.
Celeste, what's wrong?
It was a rather intense scream for someone like you.
I do not, Shai. I do not know what you're talking about, Gia.
I saw him, the strange costumed man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was upstairs, so he headed into the hallway and disappeared.
Ooh, microphone peak there. We lost blocking it further, actually. Listen.
Oh my god.
In the background.
What's up?
I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down into the hallway and disappeared.
And then
Huh? What was that?
That came from downstairs. It must have been...
Hey, Philby! He's in the mayor's office! This is bad! Come on, we have to go back! At that point, we decided to split into two groups. Again, further dividing our forces. We were down to a sixth of our team than what was original. Celeste, Tina, and I went back to the nurse's office. You, Mayaki, and Toko pursued the suspect on the third floor. Then you and I went off to go somewhere oddly strange, and we can't recall where it is because it's not part of the story. Yes, I do follow right. And when we got back to the nurse's office, we found Hipumi's corpse, which is also when we heard the body discovery announcement. I left Celeste and Hina alone, head back to the third floor to tell the others what had happened.
However,
But at the same time, we had discovered Taka's body in the equipment room. Which means Hifumi and Taka's bodies were discovered around the same time. because I remember hearing the body announcement, the discovery announcement play right after finding Taka.
All right, I got right stream up too, so now I can now propagate more points. And that's when I should have told you, Bianca, that Hifumi had been killed, right? Then you, me, Bianca all head back to the nurse's office. We're behind Toko, who had fainted. But as soon as we left the physics lab, we ran to Celeste, who just arrived to tell us something very unusual.
Hifumi's body has disappeared.
We hurried back to the nurse's office to discover that his corpse was in fact gone.
Then we remembered we had abandoned the unconscious Toko and rushed back to the equipment room. This can't be happening. Are we hallucinating? Are we hallucinating all this or something?
Zoink, Scoops! They've took our shit! This time, talk
This is
about
some
it has
fucking
disappeared.
Scooby-Doo bullshit going right now, I have to say.
So from there, we began the search for both the missing bodies. And we found them stacked together with the Scooby snacks.
Does Makoto want a Scooby snack? I dare you to go in there for a single Scooby snack.
No, I refuse to go there
then,
for a Scooby snack.
2 Scooby snacks.
Look, make it a Makoto snack
I
and
would
get
take
yourself a
a
deal.
Scooby snack with the most proper milk tea.
Toko's actually Old Man Jenkins the whole time.
Well, to be fair, there is one capitalist in this cast of characters. Too bad he's not masked. Celeste found us, told us she had found their bodies, and we all headed to the repository.
And there, we rediscovered the 2 bodies that had apparently vanished. That brings us up to now.
However,
Looking back, things have certainly been very active. If you want to look back at the case again, just let me know and I'm fine anytime.
Oh,
I'll
fine.
just be standing here flexing.
Alright. Our hammers of all different sizes hanging on it. Though some will color my mallets. Could just has been designed using these as a mallet? Either way, all the hammers have obviously seen a lot of use. All covered in debris and chalky stone powder. Wait a second. Rocket is trying to scare all the students out of the school so he can buy the night chief and make Hope's Peak Mega Mall. For some reason, this one hammer isn't dirty at all, and it's wet. Someone washed it recently?
Given his talk of like, oh, like the world is driven by like secret organizations and stuff, and my family is at the head of that table, it more feels like, oh, I'm gonna buy out this academy and turn the whole thing into my damn throne.
A throne.
He'll wreck it just to erect one single chair that he'll sit upon every single day of his life.
The dolly. It doesn't have a handle. It's all in the art room. I guess it's used to move statues around. It's kind of awkward, but if you bend down, it's not hard to use. Huh? Oh wait. Nutty?
What the? What was
Wasn't
that?
this in the-
What was that noise?
Wasn't this in the equipment room where we found Taka's body? Look at the wheel. There's a blood stain on it. It was one of the wheel of the dolly that was moved from the equipment room to the repository. What's that? What's the explanation for that? Oh, evil! Evil! Evil!
Evil! Evil!
It'll never move again. According to the Monokuma file, Taka died from a blow to the head. We found Justice Hammer 4 near his body in the equipment room. Is that what was used to kill him? There's a tarp laid out under his body. Did Kyoto use this to move Taka's body? That way there wouldn't be any blood left behind while the body was moved? Blue tarp. Yay! Who is big cold body laying on the floor? His really big body. And how on earth was the killer able to move someone so big and rotund? The nurse's office where he was discovered to here, the repository. All the way from the first floor to Booby's fat and dead! How the fuck did they bring this? How did they bring this 𝓮𝓼 up here?
Actually, to speak a little bit realistically about that, dead weight, like carrying someone else's dead weight, is very difficult. Someone of his let's forget Hifumi's weight. his shape and just how unseemly it would be to like carry him around. That would be hell.
He is literally He is literally dead weight, and unfortunately, even trying to grab and maneuver and just wiggle his body is very. How you say? Oh God, how do you say? Oh my God, there was a word for it. There's a word for it. I can't remember what the word is.
You got some medicine balls? Imagine
Yes.
trying to pick up a medicine ball when you're like a 5-year-old. Imagine that. How unseemly, unwieldy that is without like
Unwieldy,
any purchase
that's
to like,
the
probably
word.
grab onto.
Even unwieldy and awkward. Yes, thank you, Whaleduck. You actually helped me with that.
Yeah.
It was also a bloated head. Apart from just Hammers 3, which is laying on the floor in the nurse's office. Huh? Wait. Something's off about his body. Why am I getting this feeling? Something's different. He did come back to life. Maybe he'll come back again?
This body is made of jelly beans!
His body? Jelly beans? Think about Fumi's body in the nurse's office versus his body right now. That's it! His glasses! When his body's in the nurse's office, his glasses are covered in blood. Now they're completely clean. Look at someone wiped his glasses off. Oh my God, his blood is pink! He's full of raspberries! No wonder why! Who would do that? And why? His body's full of jam! Okay. Do you think Haiba really did it?
Sorry, I just keep noticing myself bouncing up and down, and I'm trying to think what is making the noise on my end. Oh well. I don't see how anyone could think otherwise. Then, when the attacks and murders, when the attack and murders and disappearances and all happened, every one of us had an alibi. Oh yeah, Miles Edgeworth. There we go.
Miles!
The last thing Hifumi said when he died.
Somehow. Yeah, he said Hyro's name.
So, in other words,
Hiro.
Hero!
Then there is no room to suspect anyone else.
Okay, but if he did do it, why would he hide his identity in that weird costume?
Just so he can point and say no balls. Maybe he thought that no matter what happened, he'd be safe as long as he has his face covered. Because he's the fool of a century, you see?
I mean, he is kind of dumb, despite the fact he can somehow predict the future. With, a fake-ass ball that did absolutely nothing. Do you really think that's enough to explain it, Byakuya? I feel like there's a clue hiding in there somewhere.
what?
And is that it? Is that all that bothers you about this case?
They're like, people keep asking about what color my blood is. Don't they know that it's raspberry jam? But yes, there are a few other things. Like, why did the killer try to hide the bodies?
I probably figured that we couldn't find the bodies. If we couldn't find the bodies, we couldn't complete our investigation.
Archangel System ID 𝓲𝓻𝓲𝓵 slurp slurp slurp. Tickles ears, slurp
Tusk.
slurp slurp, pet
Shia.
tail, smooch.
No!
Hot dang!
Ow! That is so out of left field. If that's the case, we found the bodies pretty easily, didn't we?
Again, it comes back to the fact that the culprit was a moron.
Is that really all there is to it? Come on, Bianca, you gotta give me something. Because the other thing that bothers me is the fact that someone got him.
What?
I didn't do it.
What?
although I did
What is this Gotham you're speaking about? I
Oh,
don't
you know.
understand this lingo.
Oh man, it seems like you're not keeping up with the times. I guess that's what happens when you're a prodigy. I didn't do it, although I did give this up. Wait, sorry, wait, I'm not responsible for this. Exactly, Alder, you're fine. Because all the rule says is, if you can kill someone and get away with it, you graduate, right? So if you're the killer, your number one priority is not getting caught. But killing two people means more clues, more chances you'll get found out.
See.
Hold on. Perhaps. Ah, I see. So that's what that means.
Is everything okay?
That's enough.
Don't talk to me as we are friends. As if we are friends.
But I thought we were friends. Bianca, you can't be betraying my trust right now.
Get fucked. But
Oh.
you have my appreciation. Person detected, please.
Detected.
Person detected, please just remove yourself from the premises. I can't. I just simply can't touch.
I sense the fact that your haircut was done for $10. Therefore, you are poor. Your J's clearly dusters. Dustbags.
$10? You call that a haircut? I call that a bowl's masterpiece.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Thank you. I might have some fun with this later after all.
Oh, Lord. As mysterious words hung in the air as he left the repository. He talked as if he figured something out. If he did, would it have killed him to tell me what it was? Yes, probably would have.
So,
Hey,
Creases James, Makoto!
Hey, Makoto, you gotta totally go Creases Chase. I've been thinking about something. It's about the repository. Oh, what is it? After Hifumi Taki's bodies disappeared, we split up to look around, right? I was really scared, so me and Sakura stuck together. We came right to the repository, look around. When we got here, the repository was locked. Couldn't get inside. It was locked? And we came here as soon as the search started, so there's no way anyone could be here. So is that true? Then who unlocked it? Why now? I wondered the same thing. It was locked when the search for the bodies began, but now it's wide open. There might be a secret lurking in here. I'll probably have to leave this area to figure it out. Unfortunately, I already have looked everywhere. I haven't checked the PA system. Let's check the PA system again. Absolutely nothing. I haven't checked the camera.
There's a tiny tag on the camera that said Makoto did it.
Tiny Makoto. It's the Makoto. Totally, all murderers that appear on it are Makoto. That may lock on the door, but it can only be locked from inside of the repository. Locked from the art room. Or it could be locked from the inside of the repository, which makes me wonder. You just Sakura confirmed this door was locked when we started looking for the missing bodies. This door was designed to be only locked from inside the repository. In other words, he had checked it, someone already got in the repository and locked the door. When they were done, they unlocked it and left, which is why it's unlocked now. He claims there's no one someone could have beaten into the repository, so that certain someone must be the murderer. Gotta be a clue around here somewhere. I just check somewhere else? Some places I already know about. First, the nurse office where Hifumi was found, then the equipment office where Taka was found. Let's go find Taka. Okay, we already found him. We're just moving the place.
Taco!
Taco Yaki! Alright. Do you think you only lock the door from inside and not the outside? Possible, actually.
It might be a button sort of dealie, where you have like an override thing on the inside. But that would be weird for a repository. Yeah, more than likely just a jingle of keys.
Hey, hang on a second, I have to be right back. You both entertain them. I gotta go grab my food.
Okay. Well, I'm just sitting here listening to my air fryer making my food happen. But yeah. So, how's everyone's New Year treating them? Because personally, I had one hell of a time trying to sleep last night. To the point where I decided, you know what, let's change it up. I went to grab one of my beanbag chairs and tossed it into my bed. But yeah.
I've been basically sitting over here being a fangirl for weeks since my Christmas gifts.
Ooh. The beanbag felt like it helped. Sort of helps to... Oh, I don't know. Beanbag body pillow. No. It's more like just something to have, just sort of bring the body into a different position. sometimes brain is weird about trying to fall asleep, especially when you're moving from a holiday weekday into a workday weekday. Weighted beanbag blanket. No. I got a weighted blanket. I just sort of used it as a shaped mattress, I suppose you could say. Beans, the magical fruit. The more you eat, the more you poot. Musical fruit.
Poot sounds more entertaining though.
Yeah, but instead of magical, I should have said musical. Then also there's the lovely variation of it. Beans, the magical fruit. The more you eat, the more shit we'll have to do later. Yeah. So I can finally get around to Oh. Ooh, neat. California squirrels are becoming more carnivorous. Well, depending on the nuts they're going after, some might be more shriveled than others. Decapitated shrews as well. Oh, good lords. You know, oddly enough, I was thinking the opposite thing. They were just sort of eating their heads and leaving their bodies be. Though, honestly, that brings an interesting question. If they're leaving their heads intact, are they avoiding eating the brain because of evolutionary instinct? Do you know how some people have found out that people eating people brain tends to lead to brain disease? Yeah. So squirrel find out that squirrel eating shrew brain could lead to preventing brain disease in squirrels. Speaking of a squirrel, hi Jack. Oh, Jill.
I was sleeping right here when the killer carried the body away.
What?
I'm super pissed. Those are my nuts, thank you.
Oh, you share those nuts, Jill.
No! Only the cute boys, thank you. Only the cute boys.
But Whale's cute.
But you're being called cute multiple times, so you can both go.
Wait, what? No. I'm not cute. How dare you?
I'm agreeing with the audience, calling you cute. Okay?
Oh,
okay.
how
dare you?
I want to share a these nuts joke that I learned yesterday.
Yeah,
so
go ahead.
It was brought to my attention that the Bank of America, at least their phone app, is just one big these nuts joke. Because it's B of A. Bofa. Both of these nuts. Apparently that is the initials that are used for the Bank of America app.
I hate it, and I love it at the same time.
And now I wonder how long it's gonna go before that thing changes.
It's never gonna change. It's too good. Still better than Wells
Well,
Fargo. Definitely.
You say it's too good, but you know how businessmen get uptight when someone finds something funny, and they just sort of think, "Well, no, we can't have that because our brand isn't funny. Our brand is serious."
Yeah, but you got to think about it this way. Whaleduck. There's no better way to help earn more money than with a both of these nuts. Exactly.
Archangel System
exactly
ID
like you have like the slap chop commercial, one of my favorite things of all time, where it's like, you're gonna love these nuts. It's just him just smashing almonds in a little container.
Head pats and all the support.
I do not deserve head pats. Everyone deserves friendship, though, and I really much do appreciate that message. That's really nice. I really appreciate it. No, I do not deserve head pats. Do you not realize that this head is technically embraced by fire? Ah, don't pat my head, Aurora. No! No!
He doesn't know it, but I'm mentally patting his head. He just doesn't want to acknowledge it.
This
So-
this is the best I can do as far as patting heads go. So pat.
Wait.
Making the mother of all omelets here, Jack. Can't bread over every egg.
Pat.
So, 2 head pats, very destructive. Some kind of tire mark going through the pool of blood in the middle of the room. Reminds me about the dolly in the repository. Blood on his tire! Could that blood have come from here? Which could have meant that Taka's body must have been moved from the equipment room to the repository using the dolly. Pepto-Bismol all over the floor.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought the
Pepto-Bismol.
emote was a narwhal at first until I actually took a closer look at it.
If his body was in the nerve stops on the first floor, even with the dolly, there's no way to get up to the 3rd floor. That's still a total mystery. We will figure that out eventually. Just December
I
4.
got a new emote yesterday.
You got a new emote? Oh wait, is it the one that is it the one that you made?
No. It's I got this one from giving gift subs to a Desert Burst stream.
Ah, that's actually very nice. The hype train emote from looks of it.
Hype Elf.
Yep.
There was a second one as well, but I can't locate it.
Aw, Mila Noir head pats. Those are pretty. That's actually adorable. But it was moved. But the murder weapon was just left here. Here's a tarp.
He called me and I appeared.
I feel like I've seen this somewhere before, just recently too. All the feedback power. Max power!
Crown
part. I love that we both got it. So you apparently got a sub to Tiefling Melissa at some point? Nice!
Cheese!
Oh. Dude, don't be smelling an empty bag. It's very empty unless you want to go in there. Could it really be just an air purifier? Yeah, it's still silly. Don't know why. The one. That's what I was looking for. No, I do not deserve that type of head pat. How dare. 3.
Take it and enjoy
131. What's up?
I said you shall take it and you shall enjoy it.
But what if I don't enjoy?
Then that's a you problem.
Curses. Goodbye, who are the guests, Stain? I am joined here today by the lovely raccoon friend of mine, Eiji, and our lovely Gemite friend host here is Whaleduck.
Quack. I would do the quacking. Oh, here we go. Found it.
Yeah, intro the voice actors and pay them. Don't worry, well, I'm working on that.
Oh, good lord! That joke. That's been away. That's been a whiles away since that joke re-emerged.
It has been.
It evokes yearnings of GMing again.
Oh, thank you.
Eiji seems precious. She is precious.
My mic is just awkward. I got this for Christmas, so I'm still kind of learning this voice system out with this one.
And you're doing good with it. I refrigerator. I don't know if there's anything to drink inside. After everything I've been through, I'm totally parched. Here's just a quick peek. There's a bunch of blood packets in here. For blood transfusions, I guess. Well, if I was a vampire, I'd totally down that. Oh, hey, money.
Yee, muns.
Mun. Justice Harris 3.
Mums.
The one that was used to kill Hifumi. Someone moved the body, but left the weapon behind. At least you can take positive compensation. Like a certain shush. Oh my! All right, we're changing out.
Personally, if I can come with honestly a oh gosh, I was about to say a suggestion. If you're gonna do slime time, at least not do the voice, give the whole voice acting thingy on stream.
Don't worry, that one was already gonna be. Don't worry, that one was already gonna be a given. I'm gonna be real with you here. As much as I love using 𝓮𝓮𝓷𝓵𝓵's voice, I know it's not fit for here. There's something inside. It's supposed to be a handkerchief. It's a glass cleaning cloth. Oh, is she gonna sub for a whole year? I don't know. I don't know how long that subathon's gonna go, but honestly, I wish her the luck. Dude, you have more avatars than I do hopes and dreams, which is 0. Oi, oi. You have many hopes and dreams. You are working on a 𝓵𝓻𝓿 that I know of. Got some kind of cartoon character on it. But it's also covered in blood.
Oh.
Oh, did you find something?
Yeah, there was a cleaning cloth in the trash can.
I'll be right back.
A cleaning cloth?
And it's all bloody. Whoever this belonged to must have used it to wipe up some blood. Who would need something like that?
I haven't the slightest idea.
Yeah, me either, but I think it might be important, so I'm gonna make this note for later. Anything else I should know about?
Yes,
Is there
my
really hopes and
shadow
dreams at this
matches
point?
my hair
Keeps-
quite
You know, the black shadow does complement the hair, let's be honest here. Blood, bile, booze, right, lurking. No one's gonna ever forget you, 𝓬𝓼. I promise you that. So, what are you investigating, Celeste?
I'm not investigating anything, precisely speaking. I am simply going around, seeing if Hero might be hiding somewhere.
Oh, thank you for the big lurk.
What about you?
Oh, you know, I'm just eating some burrito and, you know, walking around here and there. Main thing on my mind is how someone could have moved Hifumu's body. You know, he's thicker than a burrito, let's be honest here.
Let's see.
Oh, I mean raspberry turnover cookies right now myself, but how Hifumi was moving.
She's eating cookies made out of Hifumu's blood.
I know. You're not supposed to know my secret ingredient.
But it disappeared. You were supposed to be in the nurse's office, right?
Yes, indeed.
Correct. Hina was not feeling well, so I stayed behind to look after her.
That is some good eating.
But she seemed to be getting worse, so I took her to the bathroom.
When you got back, the body was gone?
We could not have been gone for more than a minute or two, though.
Yeah, he said the same thing. So then the killer was able to get in and move Hifumu's body in that short amount of time.
Indeed.
It would seem so.
How someone as big as Hifumi in only a couple of minutes is... I can't think of anything less than impossible.
It is possible because I say it is possible. Good for you.
Hi, Mom, that's adorable. So that's kind of been added.
I remembered something about a different point-and-click adventure game. You know,
What's
if
up?
this was the 𝓕𝓻𝓲𝓵 game, you take that cleaning cloth and make a European swimsuit out of it later.
I love it.
Yeah, I would say 𝓕𝓻𝓲𝓵 5, where you literally take dental floss and a cleaning cloth from a sunglasses case and turn into a European-style swimsuit.
I hate it. I hate that that's a thing.
Well, thank
You
Halo
down
for
was
that.
like, that is the best thing I've ever heard.
So this is where you were. I've been looking for you. I need a peasant to come plow my fields.
No, I am not a peasant, how dare you?
I want to thank you for what you did. Not that you meant it, but you ended up making this little game of ours very interesting indeed. You should go to Hero's room. I'll be in later.
Oh,
sorry.
Naughty.
Bye.
He's in the dining hall. This is the note Hero wrote to get us all. This is the note Hero wrote to get us all to meet up, right? I am struggling on words there for a second.
The whole comment of I need a serf to plow my fields took on a whole different meaning at the end there.
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
Oh, you remember
He was
well.
finding his animal voice.
Yeah, the penmanship was pretty remarkable, so it left an
It's
impression.
all clear now.
Anyway, this will make it clear, right? It's a trap.
I'm currently choking on a burrito, so hush. Watch this crap.
1 second, I'm getting some things.
Remember, Dane, you must breathe while you're eating the burrito.
I am, and it's still trying to
It's
kill
very,
me. Especially
it's very,
since, you know, I'm a
very
slime. Very
important
hard
to
to breathe.
breathe through the. Very important to breathe through the burrito to get proper like circulation going.
Yes, let me breathe through a burrito.
There's that thing.
Is that the katakana for me?
Danny, yes. I forgot the dash in the middle though. At the end, and the end.
I almost kind of choked on my food just as he was choking on the burrito.
Oh god, would have had a
Things
very
grow.
terrible choking.
Things grow more exciting.
Also, did you shush the What are you talking about? Ryukin. What are you talking about?
I appear to have lost. There we go. I've
Okay,
already
you
paid
lost
my
it.
debt. I do not owe you any more explanations.
Bye.
I'm getting lost in my own browsers and such over here.
He's getting lost in his own sauce of
Goodbye.
goodbyes. Yes, the hero's message has been added to the truth. Yay! So he said to go to Hero's room, but what's waiting for me there? Oh, I'm so excited. I get to go to a boys' room. Are you good? Guys, we get to visit a boys' room. That isn't clearly my fucking room. Dane is sighing. He is nothing but blush. You shush. Die.
To be fair, it'll be the third room you would have been in.
I know, right? I'm
There we
shocked
go.
that Dane is the sauce. Why am I a sauce? Ayaka, Toko, Chihiro, Sakura, Baon. Hey, Yasuhiro. Doors unlocked? I guess I can go inside. I did say to go look. Might not be a great idea. I'm not going to take the plunge. I'm going to dive on in.
If it smells like herbs, we know who it is.
This is
There's
Hero's
a
room.
whole bunch of. There's just burning sage 24/7 in here.
Yes, a burning sage. Oh god, the smell! Where'd he get it all from? Apparently, he still hasn't turned up. Which is, he can't really complain if I don't get
in my body.
if I don't get his permission to search his room, right? I think there's something in the cardboard box. It's rumors for something, and the only man looks to be cardboard, plastic, and plaster. If it smells like herb, we know who it is. It would be herb. Is this Robo Justice? It's a
Exactly.
hero's room. Wait. These blueprints, something about them bothers me. Have the arms bent like this? Oh, that's a clear contradiction. I can actually sense it. Because what didn't we have like an actual fucking picture? It's in Celeste's possession. We're about to lose that picture, aren't we?
I don't know.
Pretty much just like the
I'm
one
just
in my
started thinking of that. I really need to make an alchemist called Herbert.
room. Good old Herbert the Alchemist.
Or if we're gonna have the American pronunciation, Herbert.
Herbert. God, I love the feedback.
I like the sound of that one a little more, not gonna lie.
I silently checked the
At
bathroom.
At least it's not the feedback of Meekins.
True. God, his
I'm
feedback was
here,
horrible.
sir!
Pretty grungy, though. How did the bathroom even get this dirty?
Oh, to be fair, he brings those with him. The bacteria, I mean. He lives in his
Don't
head.
worry about it now.
as well.
Just forget it.
Oh, yeah, right. Reminder. Yasuhiro has mushrooms growing in his hair.
Yeah, of course. We all knew that Yasuhiro had mushrooms. Because big news! Big news! What's wrong? We found Kyoko! Nani? Is she okay? Where is she? Wait, I wasn't done. There's more big news.
Just a second.
Robo Justice showed up too! Nani? Robo Justice? It's Hiro wearing the costume. Anyway, as soon as you can, head to the pool on the second floor.
Ah, drat. They found me in my little hiding hole.
To think the Mushroom Man and Kyoko would turn up at the same time. Anyway, time to head to the pool. Right up to the second floor as fast as I could. Kyoko,
I mean,
phew, man, I've had the worst day.
That is looking straight up like it's straight out of. That looks like straight out of. Oh gosh, Phoenix Wright. Ace Attorney.
I know, right?
You know
Hero?
the Samurai Warriors. I love it. Samurai Justice. I am positive that is the suspicious individual that attacked me.
Yeah.
Danis, I am indeed strawberry flavored.
Whose?
Apparently, that ridiculous object is Hero. I'd ask Kyoko for details if I were you, but I'd honestly just ask for a garbage disposal.
Robo Justice finally made his appearance, huh? I guess Kyoko's the one that found him. Hero? Yeah, spicy strawberry.
huh? Oh, hey, Makoto.
Yeah, duh. Yeah, duh. Who else would it be? You not smell the terrible mushrooms underneath my hat? You got a new hat. Do I look cool with the hat? Good question. What's wrong with the hat? Did someone come along and take out my hat while I was sleeping? Was the Illuminati? Don't lick the damn 𝓮𝓼. Do mushrooms smell like hats? How would you know that?
Right.
I found Hero. He was jammed in the pool room locker.
I don't know, the slime looks heavy. That's because the slime 𝓮𝓼.
It looked like he was fast asleep, so I kicked him and woke him up.
Don't be mean.
I kicked him real good.
Ah! I still can't believe you kicked me. You could have been more gentle about it, like, I don't know, caress my fist or something?
What?
Do I look like somebody who caresses faces for a living?
Yes.
That's creepy.
Silly Hero, that
Anyway,
costs
Kyoko, where
extra.
have you been all this time? You just disappeared all of a sudden without a trace.
Well,
There was something I had to check up on.
Alright, be safe on your lurk, 𝓮𝓼. What do you mean?
Never mind.
I can't. Never mind.
nothing.
You would have been gone.
Never mind.
hey,
More importantly,
She says that, but does she have any idea? Does she know people might think
Yes,
she's spying
yes,
for the
I am.
mastermind?
first of all, Hero, you need to explain to us why you're dressed like that.
I mean,
In other words, honestly, I don't think you could smell anything of him. Given the fact you're in a pool room, chances are the smell of chlorophyll would overpower all. If anything, his mushroom population is in danger of being in this fumey room. Meanwhile, time to just pour some tea into this thermos while keeping the microphone on, just because Baby's eating.
Welcome to Whaleduck's ASMR.
I know, right? I don't know what an ASMR is, but I have no idea if it's good or not. 1 second I was asleep. Don't even know where. Do you know how that happened? Then I woke up and then I was here.
I do not care. Do something about that costume. It pains me to look at you like this.
I'm gonna be real. When it came to Yasuhiro's turn, I was literally mid big bite of my burrito. I heard. Man, I was like, man, I kind of have to commit because what's worse is the fact it was the last bite of the burrito. I was like, man, I kind of have to commit. The moment I pull out, all that's gonna be left is like a little pinch of burrito. Commit to eating the whole burrito, and that's how you win at deliciousness.
Huh?
Yeah, well,
Let me out of here!
I don't know what's actually up with this thing, but I can't actually get it off. Will help?
Get me the heck out of here!
Get me out of here! Eiji, your voice cut out.
Oh, no, my screen cut out.
Oh, okay.
Why would you make something that you can't take off by yourself?
You got it all wrong!
Well, I mean, I didn't make the stupid freaking thing. I mean, I was kind of choking on something.
There's a clasp on the back that's keeping you from getting it off. It looks pretty sturdy. I don't think you can get it off on your own.
I mean, it's not protected.
We
If
really
you knew
don't
it was
have a
there,
choice.
You could leave him on a wall or something.
He could have done the bear tactic. It took everyone's help to use the bear tactic, but but slowly we were able to get Hero out of the suit. It took a few minutes, but eventually we got all the pieces off. Ooh, free at last. My mushrooms can breathe again. Isn't it kind of weird how perfectly the suit fits Hiro?
So then...
More to the point, nobody but Hiro would be able to wear that costume, although for some strange reason his hair could fit all into it.
Hey, look, don't shit talk my mushroom stocks, alright? But wait, hold on a second.
Honestly.
Don't bother trying to act innocent. The blueprints were in your room as well.
Is that okay?
In other words, it is obvious to everyone that you made this costume.
It's true. I saw the blueprints myself.
Yeah, me
Could
too.
it be...
And it's obvious. No one put this costume on and went around attacking everyone.
terrible!
Was Hero.
Yeah, we tie him up and gag him.
Just the worst.
Kinky.
Good idea. We wouldn't want to kill anyone else. Just tie me up, please.
Kinky.
No, kinky. Hold on, guys.
Hold
We're going a little too
That's
far.
right.
He may be a suspect, but he deserves fair treatment.
Yay, chicken nuggets. Yeah, I mean, attacking blueprints. I legitimately have no idea what the guy's talking about. Can't talk your way out of this. It's been decided. You killed them. And now we're gonna kill you. Killed who? I have no idea what you're talking about. Was it a fake you were running around?
What are you saying?
You're the only one who could wear this costume. So else could it possibly be the costume attack? How do you know I'm the only one? Maybe you should try it on yourself before you convict me.
Okay.
Fine, if you're gonna be a jerk about it, I will. Without missing a beat, Hina starts putting on the Robo Justice costume.
Huh. See? Look.
Yeah.
See how loose it is? I mean, come on. I'm blind as a bat in here. Can't see my feet at all. I'm surprised you got anywhere in this thing.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me!
And not to mention, you totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
No, do not tie me up. I am simple slime. You cannot tie up
That's
slime.
not a very nice thing to say.
It's called a Jardine.
I mean, it's not like
That's not tying me
I
up.
made
That's
it.
just putting me in a
I just
jar.
got caught up in the moment.
Well, either way.
It's
now
better,
you know
it's
for sure,
binding.
right?
How dare. No,
I mean,
do not put me in a
It
jar.
seems pretty clear that nobody but Hero could have fit into this dumb costume.
In a huff, Hina took the suit back off again.
Ah.
Well, Now you're out of excuses. No, because, see, it's because you're a girl. There was another guy then. Straight up Vaporeon treatment, no. Hasn't detected
Makoto?
again.
Go ahead.
Okay. Against my will, pick up the pieces off the floor and try putting them on. No good. The arms are too long. There's no way to wear this. See, I told you it was impossible. Get in the mech, peasant.
You are absolutely right. It seems this costume was made to fit Hiro's body exactly. Because he does not have a big head and little arms like Makoto.
There's another costume. They must have one that looks the same, but fits them.
If you insist on this line of defense, then show us some evidence.
What the heck?
Evidence?
You claim there is another suit, yes? Then you must find it and show it to us.
What the heck?
The worst.
Who cares? Hero's the only one without an alibi during this whole thing anyway.
Terrible.
Which is how we know it was him.
What?
Is that really true? I don't know what's been happening. Could someone, like, tell me?
No.
Hey, Robo Justice.
Just just Byakuya folding his hands like Gendo Ikari. Get in the robot. Get in the robot, Makoto. Get in the robot.
Hey, don't do that, Saya. How dare you? How dare you when you fucking make me look? Yoko? She looks like she's lost a thought. I don't think she's in the mood to talk. I better leave her alone. Oh, then it's time for me to talk to myself again.
She's wondering whether she should have another raspberry turnover or an apple turnover.
Apple turnover. It's obviously better.
She's wondering if there's some more raspberry jam in the back of Hifumi still left over.
If you don't tell me what's going on, how am I supposed to understand? They figured out that someone's been killed, right? Because who was it?
She wants to know if you can get her hands on that handkerchief.
Well, two people were killed. Super Overlord Taka and Hifumi. What? Two people?
Just the worst.
You freaking out. You didn't. I did not. Wait, hold on. Those two are the ones that were killed. That's it. I know who did it.
So then.
You may as well tell us then.
Taka and Fumi were fighting over Alter Ego, right?
At least 30%.
Which means Alter Ego and Orochiro must have done
Correct.
I see. That's unfortunate.
Please.
Unfortunate.
What the heck?
Stop trying to trick us. Just admit that you did it, okay? I tell you, you got it all wrong.
Oh, so then.
I know. That note. Note. Last night, someone slipped a weird note under my door. Here's what it said. I found a hole. Maybe we can use it to escape. Dame hit the Dame King are just trying to solve murder. There's no time for flirtations. Exactly.
That's just Byakuya.
Also fun.
That's just Byakuya propositioning the peasants again.
Monaco, we can't find out, so don't tell anyone for now. Let's be in the rec room at 1 a.m. The last thing I remember is going to the rec room. Then for some reason I fell asleep.
Hey.
Hi, Rose.
Hi, Rose. The real killer probably drugged me or something.
The worst.
Not a chance.
So.
You're not gonna. You won't be able to murder that side. It's too strong.
No, hold on. They could be onto something, you know. They can definitely murder your Tsundere side, and I'm going to be all for it.
Why? Why would you root for them murdering my Tsundere side, Kyoko? What? You can't be serious, right? Told you, someone's trying to set us up to kill someone. It's a good passage.
It's already killed someone. It's too late.
Oh, I know. I know. It's all. It was all just to trick me. That's why they were able to kill someone. They tricked me for being able to protect someone. Even if that's true, you must be one dumb fish to bite every piece of bait that floats in front of you. I am not cute. How dare? Well, after being trapped here for so long, even if you know it's a lie, you still gotta check, right? No, they preyed on my desire to get out of here. Yeah, come on, they deceived me. I still don't buy it.
Don't be mean.
Well, you should buy it. I am not a femboy. Have you seen my model?
Second.
Okay, then show us the note. Hi, Pentagon. Not kawaii. With pleasure. I have it right here in my pocket.
No way.
Looks like I lost it. Yeah, sure.
Please.
You can't believe me. I want her to fly.
As I said before, if you want us to believe you, you must produce evidence. Can you show us the note?
I can produce evidence on the fact that I'm not a femboy. Again, have you seen my model? Does this look femboy to you?
Yes. I'm just joking. I'm joking. I have no particular issue with what you claim, but if you want us to believe you, give us a reason.
Again, does this look
Just give
femboy
us
to
a
you?
reason. Just a little bit is enough.
Hey, we're serious. You're not going to get me those. You're not going to get me anything, Gia. I dare you.
Now then, shall we resume our investigation? There's no time to waste before the class trial begins.
Why do we need to keep investigating? We already know who did it. Why? Why did you kill them? Tell us, hero. No, it's like I said.
Just the worst.
To really get the money Monokuma offered us? Yeah, that must be it. It must be totally broke. That's why. Wait, that's a false accusation. Someone, please help me.
What are you saying?
Just be thankful we haven't bound and gagged you yet.
Giggity.
If you have time to yell, you have time to carry. Come on. You have if you have time to yell and carry on, you have time to search for evidence, right? I thought we were gonna carry Hero into the pool. I'm so sorry, I misread that.
No, we were totally gonna carry you. Right. I need to look for the second student of that note. No, not programming socks. Feet don't fail me now. Guess I better get back to guard duty. I was gonna ask Genocide Jack to switch with me. She and Sakura got to a fight. We'd have a catastrophe on our hands. Well, bye. One by one, everyone peeled away.
Makoto, do you have a second?
Huh? I got 5. What's up?
She's a time witch.
I want you to help me with the investigation.
It would seem...
It looks like I got a late start on this one, so I need to make up some ground.
Sure, I don't mind helping, but can you promise me something? Later, when we have time, will you tell me why you disappeared?
Why is that?
No.
How dare. You reject me so simply.
Anyway.
All for that. And the answer is no, Gia.
Anyway, I need your help. You don't mind, do you?
I mind very greatly.
Shall
How
we
dare
go?
you?
Thanks. Now then, shall we?
Makoto, the spineless protagonist.
So, Makoto, first I'd like to examine the corpses.
Yes, yes.
My
She can
brain
explain
went
to me
whoosh
what the
for a
corpses are. What are the corpses? I can't believe I'm hearing that from a girl the same age as me.
Correct.
Dead bodies don't lie, you know. They tell the truth far more easily than the living.
Hey,
Wouldn't you agree?
What am I supposed to answer?
anyway.
Anyway, we have to hurry before the class trial begins again.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay then, show me where the bodies are.
They're in the repository, and I guess we should head that way for now. Where's the big art room? That's the library. Right? Yeah, let me just teleport. It'll be easier for us. Kyoga's got his cat speak with the dead. That'd be awesome if she could. You shush, Shia.
You know, Kyoto
You
feels
wanna
like the
go
kind
find
of
his
person
owl?
to play an Inquisitor class in Pathfinder.
You would, actually. Also,
Hey,
rival
Philly.
dice. Because it's programmed to respond to very specific keywords, like hear and attack. Kyoko seemed to grow rigid. But only for a moment.
So
then
then-
she returned back to normal.
Well then, let's get started.
He crouched down next to Tucker without hesitation, began prodding the bodies.
I knew it.
Pokety pokety poke. The Monokuma's file was right. They were killed using similar weapons.
Her moves were so smooth. She was so calm. See how comfortable she was actually made me feel a little more comfortable.
I see.
Makoto, I found something.
You
Hey.
did?
This knife.
You remember the
snap.
wrist? You see this knife? Does it look shiny enough for you? You remember the wristwatch Taka always wore on his left hand?
No, because I never really noticed it. Really should make a major Baldur's Gate 3 so I have another playthrough that isn't even close to finish. Please make sure you
That is
finish the game
true.
of Baldur's Gate 3. He did?
Considering how many times he pointed up in the air, it's hard to see it sometimes.
I kind of figured.
Are you so oblivious to the people around you? Do you dislike other people that much?
That's not it. No, you say he had a watch?
So then.
Take a look. It's broken. You can see the hands aren't moving, right? It most likely broke when he had his encounter with his assailant. And if you notice, the hands are frozen at just past 6 o'clock.
I mean, the watch was broken sometime just after 6? What is a watch, Kyoko? Teach me your ways.
That's right.
Sorcery. Well, she is a time witch.
Oh, she's on the same level as Bayonetta. Got it.
I have myself hiding a 24-hour watch clock somewhere in one of my pockets.
That's not a fancy dress suit, that's all her hair. Oh, there he is.
We shall teach the ways of the upper hand and the lowercase hand.
Hey you, how long were you gonna keep us waiting?
His irritated voice pierced you as he stared pointedly at his wristwatch.
It is almost 10 o'clock, you know that? Bedtime's for all the good goyles and boils.
Well, if it worked at 10 o'clock last night, it couldn't have been broken at 6 p.m.
Kyoko had to kill Taka because she was becoming one of the angels. Wait, it must have happened at 6 this morning.
She couldn't watch
Does
what
that
Griffith
clock not
happen.
look nice for you? And that's not all. Take a look at Taka's left hand.
Take a look at this.
He appears to be gripping something.
You're right. There's something white.
Makoto.
Can you try and pry it out?
Me?
Rigor mortis has already set in. Boys are better
Rigor.
suited to this kind of manual labor, right?
Rigor? I never heard of Rigor. I've heard of rigor mortis.
Yeah, no, I wasn't sure how that was
Nice
pronounced.
track. Rigor Mortis is a very nice track from 𝓕𝓻𝓲𝓵.
Yeah. As much as I
It's showing
didn't
how
want to.
uneducated my mind is, apparently, today.
Don't worry, you good. Don't worry, we're all terrible talkers. I grasped Taka's cold, talking hand. That's close enough to nearly cause my heart to stop beating. After some effort and convincing of the fist, managed to free the object. Piece of paper?
Was that all he had in his hand?
Yeah, that's it. Just a little scrap of paper. Didn't seem like much of a clue, does it?
I wonder about that.
Look at that turn to Hifumi's body.
So then.
If Makoto was a bit more pissed off. Oh, that's not all he had in his hand. He had a tiny bird in here as well, just flips her off.
Look at him, he's flipping you off from the grave.
No. You found it. It's just like when you put your hand in the pocket and pull out a bird. Like, oh, just putting his hand into the palm of Taka. Oh, he had a bird as well. Just sort of, fuck you.
Just, So you didn't buy anything?
I did. More than I expected, to be honest.
I mean, that's what happens when you expect to 𝓕𝓼𝓷𝓾𝓲.
Look at this.
Wad of paper? Isn't it neat?
That's right.
Don't you think
Wouldn't
we
you
could
think
make
his
it all
collection's
complete? Hey, we had the same idea.
Hifumi had it hidden on him.
Indeed.
He stuffed it in his pants, so I can only assume he'd hidden it on purpose, you see.
You know, he could be trying to bulk his bulge.
Gia, are you staying up past your bedtime again? You definitely should go to get some sleep. Guys, we must tell the bonehead over there to go sleep. He may be undead, but we can make his body go unconscious.
I was gonna say let them finish their magic deck first.
Nope.
They're
Go to
committed to it. Let them finish. Let them cook.
Fine, you're almost done. The last 21 cards better be fucking land you're at again.
It's just land.
It's just a whole land. That's a whole deck of lands. To be fair, that actually does work in Commander. With how many multi-face cards, it's bullshit.
I have heard of a bullshit deck that is 98 land, a commander, and one other deck. Basically, the whole deck revolves around Mulligan until you get that one card, and then you're good.
Why do I have a feeling I know what that card is? Is it Thassa's Oracle?
I forget what that deck is, but if you give me some time to look up a video, I know what it is. And I know it's a video from Magic Vanilla.
I'll give you time to look it up. It's a brawl deck online. I'm adding removal, so that's sort of quick. Okay, fine. You better add that removal, and then you better go to sleep, Gia.
I would also like to assume that Hifumi must have gotten up those stairs by flying in some way, but he is sadly not Peter Pan.
Well, I mean, that's what happens when they fuck up his pants.
Why is that?
It was just his pants, not like his socks or something.
Still, in Brawl, you make a commander deck that literally makes 87 with haste. I don't know about that. But if I'm playing Brawl, I'm playing politics. Fuck y'all. I don't know what that means, but politically speaking, it seems wrong. So I must set fire to the world now.
Hey.
Anyway, let's take a look at the paper. Go ahead, Makoto. Open it up, because I don't feel like it.
When I think of how it was stuffed down his pants, it's like, better be important. I'll never forgive you for this. I'll fucking murder you if this turns out to be a 6-letter code.
Considering I was brave enough to pull it out.
A note? Found a hole, maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find us, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the equipment room at 6 a.m.
That sounds very familiar.
That's it. That's the same thing Hero said. Then he was telling us the truth.
Although, it's not exactly the same, is it?
Last night, someone slipped a weird note under my door. Here's what it said. If you use to escape, Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone it's me at 1 a.m. Time's different. Hero told us that his note is Mita at 1 a.m. But the note they wrote to Hifumi has to be at 6 a.m.
Is that right?
Hold on. Just because Hifumi had the note doesn't mean it was meant for him.
Huh?
So...
Part of it has been torn off, right? There's likely some meaning there.
Some meaning to the part of it being ripped? Could you explain a little bit more?
Think carefully.
Hey.
What if I don't want to think?
Well, here, I'll make it a little easier for you then. Why would he have been clutching that scrap of paper to begin with?
I didn't know if you were actually going to finish reading that. But
I was.
So then...
What if it wasn't just a scrap of paper when he was holding it? What if it was something more important? And how would something important like that become a mere scrap of paper? That's what you need to answer.
Ooh.
And now, for the record, I try to finish the lines too. While I'm at it.
I appreciate it.
And while we're at it, I should tell you one other thing. The two victims this time definitely had their handbooks on them. So the handbooks have nothing to do with how the murders were carried out.
Like, it's legit. Look up the guy at the Blade Reforged. It's that as a commander, and have 3 discover cards in the rest of his land. Jesus fuck! Time to spend 25 minutes in the classroom trying to figure out that paper tears.
Not that there was any reason to think they were connected to the killings in the first place.
But I say, I don't have to think about the handbooks this time.
Is that right?
If you didn't have to think about them at all, I wouldn't have gone out of my way to mention it. All I said was that they weren't used to help carry out the murders.
Silver Hive Lord.
The Sliver Hive Lord?
Silver Hive Lord. A 5 mana creature gives every silver creature indestructible, including itself.
No. I can assure you, you are.
Oh, sorry,
reading that name.
Yeah.
Yes, Sliver. It's Sliver. You're making me have like.
Silver sounds better.
It does sound better, but you're making me have like a. Oh God, what's it called? Oh, it's that one weird thing where.
A Bearstein moment, a Mandela effect thing.
A Mandela effect. You're making me think of like Mandela effects. Like, wait a second, I play Magic. I know fucking Hive Lord. It's Sliver, not Silver. Has it been Silver this whole entire time? Oh my God.
And thus Dane took 2 psychic damage.
No, it's called an aneurysm.
Anyways, moving on.
There may come to a point, however, where a handbook may play a role.
Handbook may play a role. I don't think I understand, but if Kyoko thinks it's important, I better keep it in mind.
Yes, because I say
great.
so.
Okay, you got 5 things left to add. You better hurry up and add them, Shia, because you gotta go to sleep. Otherwise, I will tell Riot that you're being a delinquent beat in my chat.
It's okay. I'll take the blame for you. I got you.
Are you excited?
No, you do not. You do not get to.
It's time for the class trial to
Hey, I'm
begin.
I'm the one who sat here and was like, let her cook. Let them cook. Let them cook. It is on me.
Hang on.
Da, da, da.
Thank God my desktop audio won't be caught.
Like the bright burst of fireworks, like the flash of a soul clashing with life and death. And so, with no further ado, everyone please meet at the usual spot. Make your way to the red door on the first floor of the school. See you
Go
soon.
to the purple door. Got it.
It would seem.
It's unfortunate, but I suppose this is where our investigation comes to an end.
Unfortunately.
You'll have to figure out the rest for yourself and come to the proper conclusion.
Cussies. Yeah, you're right.
Shall we go?
Well, we'd
Nope.
better get going.
Okay.
Time-wise, I have another hour.
That's fine. That means we can go for like an hour in.
Sweet.
Because Gat had heard Monaco's proclamation. They were gathered by the red door. As soon as we were all there.
Monokuma appears!
Hello. He's multiplied. No, not multiplication. It looks that way because it's an illusion. Alright, good night, Jay.
No,
I mean, so fast, it only looks like I'm multiplied. Can you guys tell which one was real Monaco?
Whew.
Can we just get on the elevator already?
Boy, tough crowd.
We're not playing along.
Stop talking.
We're not here to play with you. I'm here to play with him and him. Maybe him. Oh wait, right, there's only 2. Poke.
Hey,
Poke.
okay, fine.
Hey!
And if everyone's here, ready to go, please board the page elevator. I'll see you guys out there.
Let's go.
Okay then, shall we?
Please!
Well, I'm not mentally prepared yet.
What the heck?
You'll never be mentally prepared. You can't run away anymore, hero. You're gonna pay for your sins.
What the heck?
I told you I didn't do it for serious. For sure.
That reminds me. Did you ever find the other costume? Or the note?
No, but...
How unfortunate. Then it would seem we have our culprit.
I
Hey.
This isn't the place to talk about it. Save your accusations for when we get to the courtroom.
That's right.
You gotta pay for his shins. They're on loan.
Yeah, he's gonna lose his feet next afterwards because of Repo Man.
She's right. Let's get down there first. The story can finally begin. Like really, really for realsies.
Oh, realsies? Yeah, good idea.
Come on, peasants.
Stop calling me fucking peasant. I'll murder you.
Well, glad. Finally, some excitement.
That's right. Excitement in murdering a rich prodigy. I have to do it. I can't let whoever killed Fumitaka get away with it. For who's still alive, and for the two that lost their lives, I'm gonna murder this person.
Also, to be fair, if Makoto ever tried to kill Byakuya, he would get his ass beat so hard.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. He would be destroyed. There's someone right here. Took one last deep breath and exhaled slowly. I began to walk towards the elevator. Once there was aboard, Taka, that fat tub shit Hifumi. Doors closed on their own. And the steel box began to move.
Yeah. And Taka was no longer standing there front and center, so proud.
I know, right? The clunking of the elevator kept us company as we fell further and further down. There was no going back. Until we settled this, we couldn't go anywhere. Obviously, because we're all trapped here. I'm not sure how long it took for the elevator to finally come to a stop, but finally the pizza's here. We can actually go get some eat now. The elevator door slid open, opening up to a cruel fate. I see all of you gathered together like this. I realize just how few we are left. Your school life is slowly coming to its close.
Just the worst.
Only because of you. Why are you making us do such cruel things to each other? What? You really hate me so much? But I'm so cute.
Stop goofing around and begin the trial.
Don't rush me. I'm gonna start it. You know, it would never be like, stay tuned for the action-packed cross trial at this commercial break. I'd never hold you out like that. Okay, let's begin. Get to your assigned seats. Silence present. Begin the trial. And so the curtain opens once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. What, are we doing this whole come back next time type shticks? Why the fuck do you keep making me read that?
Because gotta make it episodic.
Alright.
They had to set up in such a way that they could ruin it by turning it into a bullshit truncated anime.
True. I'm ambidextrous. I should lock in on 2 saving summons. Effective during bullet time battle. Hell yeah. Locked and loaded. Alright. I'm as ready as we're gonna get.
Well, you say that, but you recall the slowdown speed up mechanics?
Begin with a basic
No.
explanation of the class trial.
So you're not prepared?
So your votes
Oh,
will
sure, I'll figure it
determine the results. If you can figure out who, then I'll punish everyone beside you. Now then, to begin.
Yeah, that's just the other stuff. We get to skip it this time.
Did it?
Was that?
It was Hiro. He does not have an alibi for when the murders took place, and we found him in that suit. Don't try and deny it. You killed them.
I didn't. Someone knocked me out. I was asleep the whole time. I don't know anything about.
Shut your murdering mouth, murderer!
Who are you calling a
I
murderer?
don't like how this is sort of set up to be like a pseudo 12 Angry Men thingy.
A pseudo what now?
Pseudo 12 Angry Men thingy? I haven't seen the movie. From my understanding, like there's a whole thing of, oh, there's a jury of 12 people, they all need to be unanimous about the decisions about something.
Ah.
Yeah, about whether a boy killed his neighbor or not, I think it was.
Blueprints for the suit. Parts we assume were used to build it, and all of it was found in your room. You have to admit, the evidence
I'll
is
have to look
quite
that up later.
compelling.
I'm not gonna lie.
It points to you as having created the suit, and
It's a
wearing
very,
it while
very older
committing
movie,
crime
like
after
maybe
crime.
like 50s or 60s, I think.
How many
People are
times do I have
still
to tell
people are
you?
still uncertain if they actually came to the right conclusion or not.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Also, I'm
I've
with you.
only seen
I'm
it
with you
once.
here. You're really the killer, or well, so I have to make that clear. Time to fucking relearn how to play this game again.
Indeed.
Everything
Remember,
we
you can
found
change
in
your
your
bullets
room.
mid-game.
There you go.
Yep.
The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough that you are the culprit.
Here I go
know
with
anything
another
about that
co-op
stuff.
special.
It's not true. It's a conspiracy.
Hero, why? Why did you kill them?
No, just
Illuminati.
hold on a second.
Okay, I found the speed up button. Oh, it's that hero's the killer. Is that really true?
Everything we found in
I
your
found
room.
the speed.
The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough that you are the culprit.
I don't know anything about that stuff. It's not true. It's a conspiracy.
Hero, why? Why did you kill them?
No, just hold on a second.
All right,
Why
all
did
right.
you
So
eat the bodies?
why did you eat them?
Everything we found in your room.
That wait.
The blueprints, the suit
Nah,
parts,
missed.
they
Post
are
cigar.
all proof enough that you are the culprit.
I don't know anything about that stuff. It's not true. It's a conspiracy.
Remember, he was
Hero,
wearing the
why?
suit at the time.
Why did you kill them?
No, just hold on a second.
Actually, yeah, no, that's a good point.
Everything we found in your room. The
No, not here.
blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough.
No, that wasn't it.
Your meaningless words tire me. Please stop wasting my time.
Shoot!
Ah, dang it. Gotta
Everything
go
we
back to
found
where
in your room.
Ah, dang it.
Like what?
Shoot! Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof
Or I guess,
enough.
I
that
guess
you
they're
are
counting the
culprit.
spare parts for making the suit.
I was
I
gonna
don't know
say I
anything
can add
about
in
that stuff.
what it is if you
It's not
want.
true. It's a conspiracy.
I haven't
would
opened up
be-
the
Hero,
walkthrough
why?
yet, so I'm still
Why
trying
did
to
you
go
kill
with
them?
memory.
No, just hold on a second.
Well, I mean, I've already tried one of them on both of the statements.
There's 3 options.
Everything
Yeah.
we found in your room.
Yeah.
The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough that you are.
It's not true. It's a conspiracy.
Hero, why?
No, just hold on a second.
Okay, I'm gonna try
Everything we found in
blueprints in
your
the
room.
room. Nope, that was not it.
Shoot!
Ah, dang it.
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof
How do I do
enough
this again?
that you are the culprit.
I don't know anything about that stuff. It's not true. It's a conspiracy.
Hero,
Wait.
That's
why?
my own idea, right?
Why did you kill them?
No, just hold on a second.
Oh, thank God it didn't fucking work out there.
Second.
Everything we found in your room.
Handwriting is remarkably neat and clear. Oh, wait.
The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough.
Yes, the blueprints contradict the blueprints.
Actually, no, you're right. Something else does contradict the blueprints, though.
Everything
No.
we found in your room.
Well, no, you have to understand. The handwriting.
Yeah, but keep in mind, you have to figure out what contradicts it. How does the handwriting of the note contradict the blueprints?
Because if Yasuhiro's message was the one that had us all go to the meeting for him to commit this crime, why would the blueprints have such terrible, childish handwriting?
I think you're thinking too far ahead.
I might be, but you know what?
The blueprints.
I'm gonna attempt it anyways.
They are all proof enough.
I was right.
No, that's wrong.
I was right.
Yeah.
Are we sure Hiro really made those blueprints?
What do you mean?
Well, take a look at this. It's the note that Hiro wrote, asking everyone to meet up after Alter Ego disappeared. The handwriting's obviously different, wouldn't you say?
I've overestimated
When you
this game
compare
so
it
many
to the
times, I'm
blueprints.
underestimating it.
There's no way you could think the same person made both of them.
Yeah, look at this childish handwriting. Look at this professional
Unless
handwriting.
that person made it a point to disguise their handwriting.
No, the
There's no way
differences are bigger
both
than
of these,
that, I think.
but this same person can make both of these notes.
I mean, there's a clear distinction of doing that, and as Celeste said, you would have to really try. But it is actually very hard to get two different unique writing styles to actually look different from one person.
Come on! I'm not smart enough to think of trying to change my handwriting anyway.
Also, he admits to being
So
dumb.
Makoto, are you saying you don't think Hiro's the culprit?
And he's not the only one. I think Hiro's innocent as well.
What?
Then who was in that Robo-Justice suit? Is it like Hiro
Someone
said?
pinch me. He
Was
thinks
there really
somebody's
someone
innocent.
running around in a second suit?
The suspicious individual hidden within the suit.
Oh no, he
Go
thinks
ahead,
someone did it.
Makoto. Tell
He
them
just
who
thought
it
he
was.
knows for certain that he didn't do it.
Yeah.
Hero's just stupid.
And of course, he passes off to me.
Who was in the Robo-Justice suit?
Good question. The one that has been in the suit.
Illuminati.
I mean, it was the Illuminati. Now, there's only one right answer, and that is actually Hiro.
I got it!
You know,
Other
funny
than
thing when he
Hiro,
say the whole
I can't
Illuminati
think of
thing, it'd be
anyone else it
goblins.
could have been.
It could have been goblins. Shut up, Byakuya!
Obviously, he was the
It
one
was
in
three
that
fat cats
particular
in a suit.
And we never
Nice.
found any kind of second suit.
Then there can be no doubt. Hiro is the prime suspect.
That doesn't make any sense. You just said Hiro didn't do it.
It makes perfect sense. Hiro was the suspicious individual in the suit, but he's not the culprit.
So what you're saying is...
That's right. The culprit in this case has nothing to do with being in the Robo-Justice suit.
What? Now that's a bold assumption. And what reason do you have to make such a statement? You do have a reason, yes?
Of course. But before we get to that, there's something else we need to clarify first. So let's get that out of the way.
Hey, stop trying to boss us around.
All things have a proper order.
Are you trying to tell the prodigy what to do?
What needs to be
Swimsuit lady?
clarified?
We must clarify the method of transportation for Taka's lifeless body. It would seem that his corpse was moved using certain particular items. Makoto, can you tell us what they were?
It must have been. Present.
I got it!
The doll.
Peasants, my lips are tied. Make them move for me.
I know. There's still one more thing. I think that was used to move Taka's body. Things that were used to move Taka's body. Wait, things that were used? There's another object besides the dolly. Oh god. Right! The blue tarp.
I got it! They were a dolly and a tarp, right?
Right. I completely forgot the tarp. What's with the
So,
attitude?
let's see if I can explain. Taka's body disappeared from the equipment room. And then we rediscovered it in the repository. And when we found it for the second time, it was wrapped in a blue tarp, right? It was the same tarp that, up until then, was stored in the equipment room. So the killer must have seen it there and decided to use it when they moved Taka's body. That way, they wouldn't leave any bloodstains while they were moving it.
Okay, that explains the tarp. And the dolly?
Same thing. I'm sure the dolly was in the equipment room when we first found Taka's body there.
Look at him, face down.
When the body disappeared, so did the dolly. Later,
So Mr.
when
Dolly in the
Taka's
corner.
body reappeared in the repository, so did the dolly.
In other words, you think they used the dolly to move the body. Am I right? But are you sure you are not mistaken?
Huh?
Are you absolutely positive the dolly was in the equipment room when we found Taka's body? That dolly was made specifically for moving large objects between the repository and the art room. It would be very strange indeed to discover it had made its way to the equipment room. Is it not possible that it was in the repository all along, and you simply didn't realize it?
This bitch trying to gaslight
She's raised
us.
an objection. How do you respond?
There is no shame in
I mean,
being
she does look
wrong,
Victorian,
and
so
nobody
that would make
expects
sense.
much from you anyway. We have all accepted the fact that you rarely understand what is going on around you.
Oi, just because I missed 4 shots, bitch. I never had someone sound so nice while being so mean. Maybe I could change her mind. I just explain to them why the dolly must have been moved from the equipment room to the repository. Oh God. Please tell me. Oh, reloading.
Reloading!
Sorry, with this next bullet time battle, we're gonna add one more ingredient to the recipe. On the screen, underneath the temple marker, you can see your. Oh God, that's what we're doing. No, that hasn't really been a limit on how you destroy your opponent's statements. Just locking on and pressing triangle won't be enough. But now it'll cost you 1 bullet to destroy a single remark. Once you're out of bullets, you can't destroy any more statements, no matter how locked in you are. You grow by pressing the square button. So it's triangle, X, and square. Just like locking, you have to press. Just like locking, you'll have to press X, a square button in time with the tempo marker. It's just remember the square button now has a function along with X. I was right. You'll automatically reload at the start of fever time, and your ammo will not decrease. Oh, the difficulty says you won't have to reload at all. Just ignore everything I just said. Good luck and have fun. Oh no.
Disco, disco,
It's
good.
beat time!
You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst.
Reloading!
You miserable wretch. I cannot
Reload one
agree.
at a time.
You are a fool. Do your worst.
Ah, shit.
You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you
Fuck.
nowhere. Do your worst.
Fuck.
Good night. You can use your boost time to eventually make it time, I want to say.
I don't remember how.
R1.
I cannot agree.
I didn't have the star power. Oh, who knows what you were saying? Yeah.
Oh no, it turns out Makoto did it.
Tactical reload!
I refuse to give up yet.
Alright, now I'm gonna be honest, I fucked up that one pretty horrendously.
Well, it has. You haven't played this since last year, so it's understandable.
You shut the fuck up.
You have it wrong. I cannot agree.
Let me change. It's been literally almost 2 months.
Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. You miserable wretch. I cannot agree. You are a fool.
She sounds like that one that's gonna like, what you gonna do about
Do
that,
your
punk?
worst.
What you gonna do? Bring it.
You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. You miserable wretch. I cannot agree. You are a fool. I cannot agree.
This should prove it.
Bitch!
Now just wait. There will come a time where you actually have to choose the right
If you're
bullet,
asking for
and
proof
if you
that
fail, I
I
have to do it
knew,
again.
I have
Yeah,
it
that's
right
fair.
here. When I found the dolly in the repository,
Yeah, that's fair.
one of the
I
wheels
do
had a
remember you
blood
telling me that.
stain on it. There was a pool of blood in the equipment room with a tire mark.
You do like it every
that
time when
matched
he's
the
trying to
dolly
prove them
wheel's
wrong
tread.
like in the game. Makoto's voice just completely changes, like, yeah, so there.
Yeah, I got the facts right here.
The killer probably rolled the dolly
I
through
was
the
solely
blood
the
on
right the whole
accident,
time. I didn't
as
just
they wheeled
happen
the
to learn how
body
to
out of the
reset
room.
time for like a fraction of a second.
And as the blood
This is
dried
my
on the
high and mighty
tire,
voice.
they moved the
It means
body
I'm
into the
right about
repository.
something.
It's my attempt at being Byakuya. How do you
So
like
there's
it?
my proof that the dolly was used to move Taka's body.
Well, Makoto, you know what they say? Imitation is the most sincere form of flattery.
Jesus, let's really hate me that much? Am I really this terrible at the game
anyway,
already?
that was just something we had to get out of the way. Let's get back to the main subject.
Yeah, the subject of how Robo Justice didn't do it. Because if it's not a killer robot, then... what kind of robot is it?
I'm not sure that really matters.
Oh, you know, the sexy kind.
They're always the best
Happy
kind,
to
sexy.
explain why the occupant of the suit
Hi,
couldn't possibly
Aldra.
be the killer.
It's like one of the.
If you look back
It's like one
on
of the
how the
prostitutes
body
from
was
Futurama. Those
transported,
robot
it will
girls.
become immediately
True.
obvious.
Look at how the body was moved. It'll be clear why the person in the suit couldn't have done it. Dolly robot? What does he mean by that? No, God, not this shit again.
I mean, it could be the robots from Austin Powers with machine gun jobbies.
Oh God, I
As
just
we
realized
know,
what it's gonna have me
Taka
do.
was killed in the equipment room.
How do-
and from there,
How do I
Triangle
fucking?
to
the
to
body
copy
was moved to
statement.
the repository.
Oh,
Sorry.
triangle.
Yeah, the culprit wrapped the body in the tarp,
I gotta press the
then
whole
loaded
triangle.
it onto the dolly and wheeled it off, right?
Now, keep in mind that the dolly doesn't have a handle.
Well, yeah, but even without a handle, all you'd have to do is bend over. Then you could push the dolly no problem.
So the killer just crouched down and carted the body off to the repository.
If you accept everything we just said, then you must realize that whoever was in the suit couldn't possibly be the culprit.
Bend over, right?
Sorry, I don't think I realize anything.
I'm sorry, the mushrooms are really getting to me right now. Just give me an hour.
As we know, Taka was killed in the equipment,
and from there, yeah, the culprit wrapped then loaded it onto the.
Now, keep in mind that the dolly doesn't.
Beg your pardon?
Yeah, but even without a handle, all you'd have to do is bend
Yeah,
over.
the face shaking on the right side, like sometimes happens.
I know, right? Did you beg your pardon? No bending robot. Did you just say bend over? Exactly. The actual
You're
contradiction was the fact that
absolutely right
he
you
couldn't
could
bend
push
over.
a dolly without a handle if you stoop down low. But if you were wearing that suit, do you think you could actually get into a position like that?
What do you mean?
Do you think you could bend over as a robot?
Think back to what you said when we were all checking out the suit together. Remember?
My hands are bad in here. Can't see my feet at all. I'm surprised you can get anywhere with this thing. Tell
Actually,
you, it
thinking
wasn't
about it,
me.
Is that chest piece one or two pieces, you think?
Because of the latch, it has to be two pieces. One for like the chest and one for like the hips. Or waist.
Oh, I guess it could swing out from the back because I was about to say, like, there's a that suit has a perineum to it, so
Yeah.
you couldn't just sort of slip into it from the bottom.
Yeah, you couldn't slip onto the bottom. Hence why it said it had to take the whole group to get it off of him because of a damn latch. Ah, yeah, exactly. Probably can't bend at the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
When you're in that suit, not only can you not see your feet, but you can't even bend at the waist. Am I right about that?
Now that you mention it, yeah.
It seems like it'd be awfully hard to push that dolly if you couldn't bend over.
Well, what's to stop you from simply pushing the dolly with your feet?
When you can't even see your feet? You really think someone could kick the dolly all that way?
Yeah, it'd be totally impossible. Not that I can say for sure myself.
On top of that, if you were wearing such a rigid, cumbersome suit, it's very unlikely you would have the dexterity to go about wrapping the body in a tarp.
Well, I mean, isn't that just a matter of taking off the suit when you're ready to move the body?
There's no chance the costume was taken off to move body because can't take it off by yourself.
I got it! I don't
We
think
learned
taking
that,
off the suit
obviously.
was an option. If you remember...
What's over this thing, but I can't actually get it off. A little help.
Why would you make something that you can't take off by yourself?
I didn't make the stupid freaking thing. I just made this cool hat.
There's a clasp on the back that's keeping you from getting it off. It looks pretty sturdy. I don't think you can get it off on your own. We really don't have a choice. Let's help him.
That's true. It seems impossible to put the suit on or take it off without help.
Then, you really can't take it off by yourself? Hero wasn't just making it up?
Of course I wasn't making it up.
If he could have gotten it off by himself, I don't think he would have let us see him wearing it. Showing up in the suit was basically an invitation for everyone to suspect it.
Yeah, that's right!
So, it's really, really true that Robo-Justice couldn't have moved the dolly?
To be clear, whoever did move the body, it couldn't have been Hero in the robot suit, correct?
No, wait. Just a second, if you please. Have you forgotten about the picture that I took? You all got a good look at it, did you not? The image of Hifumi being dragged away by Robo-Justice? If whoever was in that suit is not the culprit, how do you explain that? Besides, do you remember what the now deceased Hifumi said?
Hifumi, we're good. How did you get hurt? Good lord, man.
That guy hit me. What guy? Robo-Justice.
His eyes got lips.
That's what I decided to call him just now. He said a lot of things about loving 2D over 83 girl ever.
So long as those facts exist, the proper conclusion is beyond question. The individual inside the suit and the culprit are one and the same. It was Hero, without a doubt.
Yeah, that's gotta be right.
Hold on a second!
It's still far too early to reach that conclusion. Besides, there's no hurry to decide who did it. Before we rush to a verdict, shouldn't we explore every single possibility? Instead of seizing on one viewpoint, the truth is uncovered by analyzing things from every angle.
Perhaps, but where do we go from here?
Let's review this series of unfortunate events from the beginning. Maybe we'll uncover something new.
What a pain in the ass!
I don't disagree, but our lives are on the line. If this is what it takes, we have to do it.
Plus, maybe we'll get to find out where the heck
A fun
Kyoko
book
was
series.
when everything
Let's
went
go
down.
read. Let's settle this in the ring, brother.
All right then. Let's take another look back at what happened.
Yeah,
I
brother.
suppose we could start with this morning. 4 of us gathered together in the dining hall. Makoto, Hina, Kyoko, and myself. We waited there for quite a while, but nobody else showed up. So we went to look for everyone. That was around 8 a.m.
And as soon as we split up, Kyoko went missing.
Soon after that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room and quickly came to get Makoto and me.
It seems I was unconscious for about an hour after I was attacked by my mystery
It's because
assailant.
the imposter vented.
I know it was an hour because I remember being attacked
I know
a
what you
little
guys,
after
but you're
7.
looking pretty sus right about now.
You are looking pretty sus, Baka.
That was when we saw Celeste's picture and
Meanwhile,
discovered
I
that
saw
her
Byakuya
assailant
vent.
had been wearing a strange costume.
He's always venting. To genocide Jill, if you haven't noticed.
As it turns out, it was Robo-Justice.
Robo-Justice.
No venting away from genocide jail.
It also soon became clear that this same Robo-Justice had abducted Hifumi.
Just us.
We were soon joined in our search by Byakuya and Toko,
No,
and then went
it's
on to find
Justy.
Hifumi
It's
in the
Justy from
library.
Pokemon Coliseum.
Oh no, not Justy.
He was injured.
It's
so
a
we took
double
him to
team
the
gym
nurse's
leader.
office and resumed
Oh,
our
sorry,
search
double
for the
team
suspect.
pre-gym leader.
But not long after leaving the nurse's office,
Justy's bullshit. What's wrong?
I saw a shadow. Something moving around the corner, around at the top of the stairs. I don't know why I said corner.
I saw a statue of Batman in winter. It was just ice.
When Celeste told us that, we decided to
Gaston.
split up and search the second floor.
No one's seen you, Gaston. Where the fuck are you, Gaston?
And soon after that,
we have these all these eggs here, and since he's left us, Gaston, we can make some pudding. We can drown it in. Just know we have all the eggs now.
He was very good at eating all these eggs, but we don't have him at home.
I saw someone moving around on the 3rd floor, and I yelled out to everyone as soon as I did.
Seriously, for the opening song, get some eggs for all our kids now. Exactly.
Yeah.
Celeste, what's wrong?
Yeah. Gaston was the reason that town was in slight poverty because he ate all the eggs.
He was eating all the eggs.
And the
Well, it
fact
was
that
a
he
rather
wanted all the
intense
widows to
scream
try to get with him
like
too. I saw him, the strange costumed man. He ran off as soon as I screamed.
Nobody could afford protein. That's what he screamed.
I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down into the hallway and disappeared.
Farts was.
Yeah, though.
And then
I have an egg story. So I want to say I've told it before, but I want to tell it again. The sheer amount of eggs people eat within industry, like within rotation work. Goodness me. I have seen several people who start off their day with nothing but eggs and bring with them like 10 eggs as a lunch and nothing else. I have seen a man with literally over a dozen eggs stacked on a plate.
So many fucking eggs.
Yeah, you'd almost think they're supplying. You'd almost think they're supplying the welders with gas.
Oh, one farts like a stun. Huh? Who said that? Eiji.
That came from downstairs. It must have been.
Hey, Philby! Hey, saw the nurse's office! Hey, someone farting! We must go back!
At that point, we decided to divide up into 2 groups. Celeste, Hina, and I went back to the nurse's office, while Sakura, Byakuya, and Toko chased after the suspect. When we got back to the nurse's office, we found Hifumi, dead. And that's when we heard the body discovery announcement. I left Celeste and Hina there and headed back to the 3rd floor to let the others know what had happened.
An old friend of mine at school had a big-ass fried egg sandwich and a whole small bottle of Tabasco every day for lunch. We don't know how he didn't cauterize his asshole.
You know, to be fair, if it's a small Tabasco bottle that I'm thinking it is,
body in the equipment
I can see
room.
that. Tabasco's not that spicy.
It's not. Now that fool has heartburn just
We
looking at
must have found
ketchup.
both bodies at almost exactly the same time, because we heard the same announcement
making me
not
wanna
long
toast a
after
sandwich
we
with
discovered
Tabasco
his
sauce.
body.
It kind of makes me want to air fry eggs.
And that's when I told you guys about Hifumi.
Ones that are like
Then the
individual
3 of us
boxes.
headed for the
Ah,
nurse's
those Tabasco
office.
sauces.
But right after we left the physics lab, we ran into Celeste, who'd arrived after us. And she told us something very surprising.
Ifumi's body has disappeared.
Agreed,
We
Aldra.
rushed back to
That
the
is
nurse's
wasteful.
office and saw that she was right.
Then we remembered we'd left Toko passed out in the equipment room, so we hurried back again.
This cannot be happening.
Thank you very much, Byakuya. That will be your $20,000 in influx. Thank you again for this 5th take. We've had to ask you for this single line.
Bah. Are we hallucinating or something?
Thank you, Sakura, for your 5th take on this line. Here's $10.
But when
Fuck.
we got there,
I'll
we
wring out your
discovered that
throat.
now Taka's body had also gone missing. Next thing we knew,
Actually,
we were
wait,
searching the school
retake.
for 2
You know,
missing dead
I
bodies.
negotiated a back massage for this.
That's only going to earn you an extra $20. If we have unpaid interns who do that.
I don't know what to tell you, man. It's in the contract.
Who? Who wrote this? Who wrote this damn contract? Who gave this bitch an egg contract?
Just cracks knuckles.
I remember this game is just Among Us, and yes, hallucination because of egg gas. Danganronpa.
After some time,
We down to play a game like that.
Oh gosh,
Celeste
now
informed us
that
that she
is
found the bodies, and we all
no,
headed
that's
to
a
the
dating
repository.
sim. Danganronpa.
Yeah, drag your friends through this entire school.
Which is where we rediscovered the
spell.
corpses.
I think that about covers it.
I see. The whole thing sounds exceptionally complicated. It certainly seems to me that these are not a simple series of connected events.
Okay, well, if that's true, then what?
Rather than a single series of events, I think we have to consider each murder a separate situation. And from there, we can uncover the contradictions surrounding all of them. Now then, let's get started, beginning with what happened to Taka.
Contradictions hidden in what happened to Taka. There's two of them! In order to uncover the truth in this case, I have to find them, no matter what. God damn it, here we go again. Make your case!
Ah, shit. Here we go again.
Okay, Broken Wristwatch is gonna play a part into this, I can just sense it.
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi, or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer 3, while Taka's death came from a swing of Justice Hammer
At
4.
very least before I fucked everything
So
up.
it's obvious Taka came
The
after.
host peak. Home. At least before I fucked everything up.
Or that the Just Times were used to commit the murders. Something about that is bothering me.
So, regarding Taka's,
I wonder if he, or perhaps it was after. We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
He came last, holding out till the end.
What
Are you
makes
saying he
you
was
say
edging?
that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with Justice
Really?
Hammer 3, while Taka's
I
death...
was...
See? So it's obvious Taka came. So,
Sped up voice also
I
fine.
wonder if, or perhaps it was. We already know what order they were killed. Taka came last.
What makes
I'm just
you
gonna
say
shoot
that?
Broken Wristwatch at the numbering of the
Because
hammers.
of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
Come on, Makoto, let's give it like that. Makes me think something weird's going on.
Shoot!
If anything, it's probably the numbering to the order.
so, regarding, I wonder if he died.
I just wanted to
perhaps
test
it was
Broken
after.
Wristwatch.
We already know what
I
order they
forget
were
about the
killed
stories
in.
of the
Taka
hammers that's
came
been told
last.
yet.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that Hifumi was killed, while Taka's death...
See? So it's obvious Taka came.
So, regarding, I wonder if, or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in.
Yep,
No,
knew it.
it's wrong.
And if it wasn't the Broken Wristwatch like I thought it was at first, it would have been the retake.
Hold on. There's no reason to assume that the hammers were used in the same order as their numbers. If anything, that's just another way the killer tried to disguise their actions.
So you're saying the culprit wanted us to think the hammers were used in order, but in reality, Taka was killed before Hifumi? Okay then, let's see the proof.
Evidence that proves Taka was killed before Hifumi. I feel like there was something. Yeah, the Broken Wristwatch we can finally use now. Hangman's Gambit.
Careful, guys. Let me just stand here and think of this your word search.
Where's my eye?
Can we spell it? Yes, we can.
My T.
But yeah, I just feel it's pertinent to say this now. I just love the story of people saying, "Oh, you know, what should we do? We should get 4 pigs and label them 1, 2, and 4, and watch people endlessly look for number 3."
Dude, that's fucking evil.
Taka's wristwatch.
Yes,
See?
it is.
Look,
It's
it broke with the
goddamn
hands
evil.
pointing just past 6 o'clock.
It must have gotten broken when he was
Phantom
attacked by the
Piggy.
killer.
Phantom
Because as
Piggy.
of last night,
We gotta spell it. It's just told you that I can't spell. He came last, just holding out to the TikTok on the clock. All right, we got you in for your fourth and final take. Hopefully, we won't have to revisit this scene again. Can you handle this, Ishimaru?
F you!
Great. Now take the line. You'll earn $50 for this.
Oh, hell yeah. Hey, you! How long are you planning on keeping us waiting?
Sorry, we didn't have the recording device set up. Could you try again? Fantastic take. Okay, someone please get the knife away from him.
You just started playing five-finger fillet.
You just start playing five-finger fillet.
It's almost 10 o'clock, you know that? Bedtime for all little boys and girls.
So if it wasn't broken after 6 last night, then he must have been attacked around 6 this morning.
And that would be his official time of death.
But if that's true, then he was killed well before Hifumi.
And before Celeste was attacked this morning, which happened around 7.
Counter!
Thank you for the 1 bit, Aldra. It is definitely a good take.
That's right. Taka
He's not
was
Grind
killed
anymore, is that?
before any of the
Grind.
other incidents took place.
Or is Grind still there?
The grind should still be there.
That simple fact slipped past all of us.
It's just, it's do your part still.
We made the wrong assumption about the order of events, all because of those justice hammers.
That's exactly why the culprit wrote the numbers on each
There you go.
hammer and had them increase in size. That way, when we saw how they were used in each incident, we'd easily make that wrong assumption.
Now, if Taka was killed around 6, then everyone's alibis for his murder go out the window.
Counter!
It explains the smell. Thank you for the additional bit,
Because
Aldra.
when he was killed, we hadn't met up in the dining hall yet.
That may be true in the case of Taka's murder, but all of our alibis still hold true for Hifumi's death.
That's right. With him, at least, we're all safe.
What was that?
Waku!
Waku! Like, we have the bits be watching Avatar like some streamers. Once I get
downstairs.
once I get a proper 2D avatar, yes, we can. Jeez, so the nurse's office.
Cannon blasting your face.
Yeah, eventually it'll be the case. I know some people have it for their PNGs, but yeah, no, I'd rather have a live 2D if I'm gonna do that.
When we heard Hifumi screaming, we were all together. Except for Hiro and Kyoko. Then we all ran down to the nurse's office, and that's where we found his body. That's totally true! We're all in the clear!
Oh, I know! They must have recorded him screaming on a tape or something, then played it later on!
If that's true, where's the tape?
Counter!
And then we can throw Pokeballs at you. And bits. And eggs. And tomatoes.
Yeah, she'd be able to actually assault me with stuff. I always record people screaming.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's always fun recording the screams. I don't know.
Making stuff up.
Anyway,
It's
we
not
all
making
have
stuff up, it's
rock-solid alibis
possibilities.
For when we heard Hifumi scream, since all of us were there together, clearly none of us could have killed him.
And it does not stop there. There was also the moment when we discovered his body had disappeared. When his body vanished from the nurse's office, Hina and I were in the bathroom together, while everyone else was in the equipment room, correct? And then there's the disappearance of Taka's body from the equipment room. At that time, we were all gathered together in the nurse's office because of Hifumi going missing.
Well, don't forget, I was passed out in the equipment room the whole time.
Wait, then what if Genocide Jill did it? She could have
I
dragged
was rock
Taka's
quarter
body out
back
of there
kind yell,
right
I
then.
quit. Yeah,
Even
that
if she
yeah,
could pull
that's
that
still a
off,
dick move.
There's no way she could have done the same with Hifumi's body, because, as we just established, she was passed out in the equipment room when his body disappeared.
Besides, I didn't do either of them anyway.
In other words, it is impossible that any of us could have killed Hifumi or moved either of their bodies. On the other hand, Hiro and Kyoko had disappeared, so they most certainly could have done those
Kyoko.
So what now, Kyoko?
Kaioken, there we go. That's a
can't
nice
get
nickname
fixated
for
on
it.
who did it, or we'll just keep going around in circles. So instead of who, I propose we start talking about how. In particular, I think we need to figure out how Hifumi's body got moved.
Kaioken, kitty.
That's true. We searched everywhere, but we couldn't figure out how to explain his body disappearing. And according to what Celeste said,
He could have not gone for more than a minute or two, though.
Luigi with a gun in broad daylight, New York City. So the killer was able-
Polarized.
Yep.
So then
So
the killer was
able
able to get in and
No.
move. Oh, shit.
Oh
Fuck,
yeah,
we
hey,
lost that.
hi, no, here, Slush, here, you read my line.
No.
No, you're getting paid the extra dollars for this. They may pay me $1,000 per line, but so you totally fair, you get this.
So then the killer was able to get in and move Hifumi's body in a short amount of time? Like,
You don't have to try and mimic my voice, Celeste. Come on, try and read your voice.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Just Bugs Bunny. No.
Where's my
No.
Happy birthday, Gundam!
No.
I didn't know it was your birthday.
Oh wait, I've got a button for this. Oh, well, not the birthday thing. We got a button for something else.
What most player does Kirigiri Kaya can have? Is it higher than you?
No.
You.
It is her coffee break there.
All right then. Well, thank you for reading my line.
You're welcome. It's sorry.
𝓬𝓬𝓷𝓵
It would
authorized
seem
Tier
so.
1 TAME membership 𝓮𝓺𝓷𝓾𝓲 𝓛𝓲𝓷𝓭.
Well, again, happy birthday and happy New Year to all of you. God damn, Gundam. Good to know that every year is always New Gundam Day.
His body.
I'll burn a spell slot for your
disappeared in
birthday.
the 1 minute her and
Daka
Hina took
birthday.
their eyes off of it. But to carry that much weight from the first floor up to the third in that short amount of time?
Oh man, yeah! There's no way! It'd be impossible!
Well, what if I told you there was a way to make the impossible possible?
What? How?
If the dead body were to move itself.
What if I told you?
Necromancy.
Taco
Body
is stinky.
moved on its own?
No! Not another ghost!
I don't think it has anything to
Good
do
take.
with the occult. I think what she's implying is we thought Hifumi was dead, but perhaps in reality he was still alive.
He was alive?
Are you saying Hifumi
dead, but he
wasn't
wasn't.
carried out of the nurse's office, but simply walked out on his own?
But I mean, we found his body. He was dead.
Perhaps he was simply playing dead.
That it isn't possible.
If Fumi was still alive. Is it really possible? He did come back with the tear.
More on that later.
You know, fair. Hang on a sec.
I won't
More
go
than a
into
minute.
details, but there
Are
is
you
more on
saying
that
when we
later.
first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is why the announcement was made.
No, actually.
Are we really so sure about that? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Damn it.
Blocked.
That's what I wanted.
Are you saying that when we first
Yeah,
there's a chance you...
How you say?
Hifumi was dead, and you know that. Surely you heard the body
sounds
from
like an old
Hifumi's
lady the
dead
minute
body,
that's said
and
it.
that is... Are we really...
Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Yeah, someone else's.
Oh, what else is? So now we can go back
When
around.
we first, there's a chance he was actually...
No. Hifumi
There
was
was a
dead.
And you know that
chance.
how?
Surely you heard the body discovery
Sound like
announcement
that lady
along
from
with the
Snow
rest
White
of
saying,
us.
"Here, take the apple child."
Hifumi's dead body had been found.
Here, take the apple
Wait up.
child.
Ah, damn it.
And that is...
Are we really so... Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
I accidentally hit triangle.
Are you saying that when
This
we
game
first
very
there's a
much
chance
makes
he
me
was
feel
actually...
like
It is Hifumi
it
was
very much
dead,
makes me
and
feel
you know
like
that how?
Para.
Surely you
I
heard the
love it.
body discovery announcement along with the... Hifumi's dead body had been found.
No, that's wrong. Was the body discovery announcement that was made really intended for Hifumi?
Of course it was. The announcement played right after we
Hifumi.
discovered his body.
Maybe. But that was also the same time that Taka's body was found.
That's right. It wasn't long after finding his body that we heard the announcement.
So there's a good chance we've made a mistake in there somewhere. I think we've confused whether the announcement was for Hifumi or Taka.
First of all, if 2 bodies had been found, there really should have been 2 announcements.
Maybe Monokuma simply got lazy and rolled them together into one.
What do you say, Monokuma? Any comment?
Only mostly dead, not all dead. It was a 10 for Bianca. I'm gonna stick it.
Well, it's a very sensitive issue.
Did you
so
die?
I can't
Yes,
go
I
into
died.
too much
But
detail.
I lived.
But what I can say about the
Still got
body
fighting on the
discovery
corpse.
announcement is that it's only broadcast when 3 or more people find a dead body for the first time.
That didn't answer our question, man. We're asking if you're a lazy bum.
No, actually, that was plenty.
Huh?
He said it's only broadcast when a body is discovered for the first time. Even if we find the same body again later, he won't make the announcement again. If that's true, then why was the announcement made again later on?
Huh? Later on?
Exactly. We heard the body discovery
Three or more.
announcement
That's dumb.
twice.
It is. The second discovery announcement. First time I played was when we found each body in the nurse office in the equipment room. And the second time was when... just after Hifumi came back to life. When both bodies were rediscovered.
We heard
Let's
it
not
a
worry, there
second
won't be
time
enough
in the
people alive.
repository when we rediscovered the 2 bodies.
Ding dong, ding dong. Body's been discovered. After a set amount of time, which of you may use however you like the class trial will begin.
It didn't seem weird at the time, but it contradicts what Monokuma just told us, doesn't it?
Exactly. If we were actually rediscovering both bodies, the announcement shouldn't have played.
Then in reality, when the 2 dead bodies were rediscovered, one of them was actually being discovered for the first time.
Hifumi is whole again.
What
Then
if
it
it
broke
was
again.
actually Old Man
Found
Jenkins?
Hifumi the first
It was
time
actually
in
Old
the
Man
nurse's
Jenkins and the
office.
Scooby Snacks.
He wasn't actually dead yet, meaning he wasn't actually found dead until we came upon him in the repository.
And that's just part of it. There's one other thing that leads me to believe he was still alive in the nurse's office.
It's true, we did a costume removal.
I know! Because he was super good at playing dead! Bada bing, bada boom!
That is the worst logic I have ever heard. But honestly, I do not think there's anything that can prove he was still alive.
Okay then, let's take another look at the events surrounding the discovery of his body. Then it should become clear whether he was really alive or not.
This whole thing is pointless.
That's proof that shows Hifumi was still alive. I have to find it and show it to everyone else. The answer is simple. His glasses. Yep, there it is.
Well, here's one thing we do know. The first time we found Hifumi's body was in the nurse's office. And then, while me and Celeste were in the bathroom, his body disappeared.
And the next time we saw his body, it was in the repository.
But when you compare his body before being moved and his body after being moved, other than the change in how it was positioned, there was no notable difference.
Little difference. That's where we got him with those glasses. Yep.
Of course not. It is impossible. This is ridiculous.
I love Celeste.
Well, here's one. The first time we found him, and then, while me
The
and
bullet
Celeste, his
over
body
fiend.
disappeared.
And the next time it was in.
But when you compare his body before,
Other than the change in how it was positioned, there was no notable difference.
No, that's wrong.
Bullshit. That's bullshit. You know it.
No, fuck you.
No,
In
fuck
fact,
you.
there was
Just
one clear
see.
difference between Hifumi in the nurse's office and the repository. His glasses. That fact alone proves that he was only playing dead in the beginning.
Perhaps you'd like to fill the rest of us in?
Fuck you.
When we found Hifumi in the nurse's office, his glasses
Why are you
were
buying
covered
clothes
with
at the
blood.
Stoop store? Fuck you!
Oh, that's still such a good one. Hilarious.
we
I actually
found
got sent a
him again later in the
picture
repository-
of someone actually buying clothes at the soup store. Or rather, a store that happens to have soup in its name.
They were spotless. And I found the item he used to wipe them clean in the nurse's office trash can.
No soup for you. Exactly.
Trash can.
Trash can.
I got it!
I'm the trash man.
It was a glasses cleaning cloth featuring a certain cartoon mascot. One look at the
He'd
bloodstain
kill us
on the
because of
cloth
calling it a
should make
cartoon
things
mascot.
clear. This piece of cloth was used to wipe Hifumi's glasses clean. And the mascot on the cloth is the same one that's on the digital camera,
As a person who needs
right?
glasses, I kind of called that earlier. You did.
And whose digital camera was it? Hifumi's, of course.
The character was Princess Piggles. From Demon Angel Pretty Pudgy Princess, I think.
I highly doubt anyone but
Princess
Hifumi would have
Pugly.
brought something like this to school.
Princess Piggy.
I see your point. And the only people here who wear glasses
Ooh,
are...
let's take it to Monster Hunter, Princess Poogie.
I wouldn't
Princess
be caught
Poogie.
dead using a tacky piece of garbage
Poogie,
like
good
that.
Poogie.
A few tissues is all I need to keep my glasses clean.
Then there's no
Pet the
question.
Poogie. Pet the Poogie.
It belonged to Hifumi.
So what you're saying is...
What I'm saying is, the blood on his glasses was wiped away using his own glasses cleaning cloth.
Even if that is true, it does not mean he wiped the blood off himself.
But who would benefit from a clean pair of glasses other than the glasses owner?
That's a good point.
Then it must have been him, right?
So let's assume that Hifumi was still alive in the nurse's office. He pretends to be dead. Then when he's alone, he wipes his glasses clean so he can see. Then he stands up and walks out on his own 2 feet. And with that, the impossible task of moving his copious corpse
Copious
becomes possible,
corpse.
wouldn't you say?
Just like Jack licks her glasses clean.
But then,
Yeah, no, she totally does
he
that.
was just pretending to be dead.
Speaking of Bioware, I just
What
this
was
is
with
not
all
directed
that
at
blood?
anything. I just sort of thought of
Was
it
it
as an
paint or
interesting like joke format thingy. She's so hot, she fogs up her contacts.
Oh god, fogging up your contacts, that's horrifying.
Yeah.
The fridge in the nurse's office contains
I'm
packs of
rather
blood for
warm-blooded, so
emergencies.
literally almost
probably used
anything I
one of
wear
those.
eye-wise tends to fog up very easily.
He figured if he was gonna play dead, he should go all out. So he just dumped it everywhere. But he got crazy with it and had to wipe his glasses off when he was done. God, what an idiot.
I love the moon
Hifumi
behind her
was
head.
still alive at that point.
The cartoon
disappearance of Taka's
representation
body
of
is
that when we
easily
get to that
explained.
is amazing.
Oh, okay, I
It should
can't
be
wait for it then.
perfectly obvious
It's
who
going to be
must
his
have moved Taka's
corpse carted about casually. That's a tongue twister.
Yeah, I'll say it 3 times fast.
The one who moved Taka's body was... Might have actually been Hifumi.
I got it! It could only have been Hifumi.
While we were all gathered in the nurse's office, he went to the equipment room and took Taka's body.
Teleporting quickly.
That
Ooh.
also explains how the door to the repository got locked.
The door was locked?
Well, after the
I'm gonna
bodies
buy myself a
disappeared,
bit more
we all
time
went
and step
looking
away
for them,
while
right?
this talking is going on and pack my weird things.
Roger that.
So me and Sakura headed for the repository. But when we got there, the door was locked.
Big back bloated body.
And the repository door can only be locked from the inside. Which means when
Big
Hina
water,
and
eat
Sakura
food, play
got to
dead.
the
Exactly.
repository, someone was already inside.
And it could only have been Hifumi, who just finished stashing Taka's body there.
He convinced us all he was dead, and when he saw his chance, he dragged Taka's body to the repository. So, Hifumi wasn't just another victim in this case. He was one of the assailants.
But that means he took part in the murders.
I just can't believe it.
If you're having trouble, would you like me to show you one more piece of evidence?
There's more?
So much more evidence.
Oh, absolutely. The single biggest fact pointing to his involvement has yet to be revealed. You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The item he took off of Taka's lifeless body?
It could only be the note Hifumi had. Hifumi was suffering
Talking
from.
about
Yes,
the
he
note
would have.
Hifumi had hidden away, aren't you?
The very one
Hidden
she
note?
took out of his pants.
That's right. We found it stuffed in his pants.
What? In his pants?
To talk it.
Yes, his pants.
Okay, well, forget about the pants for now. Take a look at what the note says.
Hansu. Found a hole we
Hansu.
used to escape. Welcome, we can't find it. Don't tell anyone else. Let's meet in the equipment room at 6 a.m.
That's the note I was telling you about. The one that told me where to go. Huh? Wait, this one's a little different. In my note it said, Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now.
If we gigantic nuts are covering the
at 1 a.m.
evidence.
I see. Then this note isn't the same one Hero got.
It's not the same?
In other words, the killer got in touch with another person besides Hero. And that person could only have been...
Hifumi's fans. Me! 𝓕𝓻𝓲𝓷𝓵
I got it! That's right!
It was you!
He got in contact with his fans!
The killer used this note
This one is
to
Kaka.
draw out Taka and murder him.
Hello? Over here! Objection! Objection! I don't really understand what's going on, but Hifumi had that letter, right? So whoever wrote it wasn't drawing out TikTok, they were drawing out Huffy!
Just to be clear, TikTok is Taka and Huffy is Hifumi, right?
Ugh! Yes! Why must you ruin it every time?
God, that tongue. What that
I
tongue
love
do?
Jill.
Yeah, let her get to me.
Stuff like that makes me love Jill.
Oh God, there's so much.
Huffy had the note, right? Then the person it was intended for must have been Huffy!
But remember what the note said. What time did it say to meet?
6 a.m., I believe.
Yeah, broken wristwatch.
Time doesn't matter!
Yes, it does.
The note has nothing to do with TikTok!
Damn. How much should I know? I feel like that's the key. Exactly.
Huffy had the note, right? Then the person it was must have been Huffy!
But remember
Why?
what time
Why are
did
they
it say
just
to
spinning?
6 a.m.
The time doesn't matter! The note has nothing to do with TikTok!
TikTok!
TikTok, yes, it fucking does. You said it yourself, TikTok. He was an avid fan of that app, you know.
There absolutely is a connection.
That app was so great, you know.
That app was terrible. Everyone knows that only. I'm
The
not gonna
note
end
said
that.
to meet at 6 a.m., which is the same time Taka was murdered. We've already proven that using his wristwatch.
That app is getting discontinued, sometimes in an undisclosed time location.
Exactly.
But there's more. Look where
He's
the
mad
note
it's
says to meet.
Exactly.
The
He was so
equipment room,
upset.
right?
Which is where
Taka
Taka was
was
killed.
so mad he's getting banned that he started imitating a delinquent.
So, Taka was murdered at both the time
Well, that's how he
and
got his 100
place
followers
written in
overnight.
the note. I think that should be plenty to show that this note was definitely meant for Taka.
Well, when you put it like that...
Their favorite kid,
that
their
was his-
favorite...
That was his niche. School monitors saying swear words.
Then someone
I know,
used that
right?
note to
Sorry,
kill
Yeah,
pseudo
his
swear
whole
words.
Just the same
catchphrase
as me.
was it's 10 p.m. go to boys. You
Culprit
go
really
to
is a
bed,
cold-blooded
yeah,
monster.
little boys
Telling
and
people
girls.
they found a way out.
Oh gosh, Taka got banned.
He got banned off of TikTok.
That's why I went insane mode.
What was Hifumi doing with it?
Stuff down his pants,
The real,
no
the
less.
real truth.
Most likely, Hifumi stole it off Taka's corpse after he died.
He stole it?
Where's your proof? Go ahead, show us.
The band hammer. We hit him with the band hammer.
I got it! When I
Behold,
searched
this
Taka's
piece of
body,
paper.
I saw that his lifeless hand was gripping a small scrap of paper. If I'm right about this, the sheet of paper this piece came from is... I knew it! It fits perfectly with the note we found hidden on Hifumi.
Then Taka's scrap and Hifumi's note.
Yup, they're from the same piece of paper.
Hifumi had the note meant for
Noto.
Taka, while Taka's corpse still grasped a
Noto.
small piece of that note.
What's the cut?
There's only one way to explain it.
Taka died clutching the note. Hifumi tried to free the note from his death grip, leaving behind
Side
only
note,
one small
I got a favorite
scrap.
katakana, and it's no. Because it's just one line. It's like you started or something, and then he thought, nah, no.
Oh, you gotta show me it.
Nah.
𝓕𝓻𝓲𝓵𝓿. Show me the
Nah
line.
is that, but with a dash over it.
Let's wait. No.
Did I get all that right?
That means Hifumi knew the note was important.
Exactly. Which proves that he was an accomplice in the murder.
Whoa. Yeah. After seeing all this, Hifumi was super involved in this whole thing for sure. In fact, he was behind the whole thing. In fact, he's still alive.
Thanks, mate. What's up, Duck? Nah. Oh, I love that.
Sorry, no.
Hifumi did die.
Oh, wait. I can quote what you just said.
Hifumi was
1 second.
truly and completely dead.
No.
That's no. I love that one. That's
The
no.
second body discovery announcement.
Oh, I
proves
love that.
So then, who killed Hifumi?
Whoever did is the mastermind, the true killer.
He was killed in the repository. So he must have been killed not long after transporting Taka's body.
So he must have been killed after Taka's body vanished, but before we found both bodies in the repository.
During that time, we'd all split up and were searching for Taka's missing
bodies in
body.
the suppository.
In other words, during that time, none of us have alibis.
Wait, but me and Sakura were together.
Stop trying to steal the spotlight, you stupid walrus!
Who are you calling a walrus?
Bitch, don't call her a walrus.
When they were killed bothers me too. But there's something that's been bothering me even more.
And what might that be?
The weapon they used to
My
kill
hair.
Hifumi.
The weapon?
Yeah. Because, I mean, according to the Monokuma file, the way Taka and Hifumi were killed was almost the same, with them having similar fractures and all. But Justice Hammer 3 and 4 were still laying around in the nurse's office and equipment room, right? So if Hifumi was killed in the repository...
What do you call Monokuma fanatics?
Monokumatics?
The culprit would have had to
Monokuma
grab one of the hammers,
files.
kill
God.
Hifumi...
Oh, hey, that's a pretty badass silhouette. That was a pretty bad Monokumers. No.
Yes!
The hammer back where they found it. But wouldn't that be seriously risky for him?
I'm surprised. It seems there's some semblance of a brain knocking around that skull of yours after all.
Hell yeah, it's packed in there good and tight.
And smooth as fuck.
He's right, though. I don't understand it either.
It's smooth.
The
I have
Monokuma
seen it.
file makes it clear that they were killed using similar instruments.
It's the Monokuma
But if
files.
the hammers were already laying around those other rooms...
So the question is, how could the culprit have gotten their hands on either of the hammers? Personally, I haven't a clue.
So which hammer was used to attack Celeste?
Haven't they flew?
Number 1 or number 2?
Those were accounted for in other rooms too. And I don't think either one is big enough to kill someone.
The bad hammer, that's what.
Then,
Is it not possible they used a different weapon?
It's me. I'm the brain. I'm tight.
I don't think it is possible. They were both killed with the same kind of thing, right?
So then, what was used to kill Hifumi?
Well, it was actually used to kill Hifumi. The whole picture trial of this case won't become clear until we figure that out. Somehow, I have to find the truth.
They just sort of stood in front and just sort of teared in half a piece of Pudgy.
Pudgy?
The princess.
Ah.
What was used to kill Hifumi?
Obviously, the spotless
Was
hammer.
It Justice Hammer 3? Maybe Justice Hammer 4?
Well, whatever it was, there's one thing we have to figure out. How was the culprit able to move around so freely with the weapon? How did nobody witness them carrying it?
sounds like a Justice Hammer 5 is about to make its appearance! Check out murdergear.com/hammertime for more info!
Well, one thing seems pretty clear. The murder weapon had to be one of the Justice Hammers! And, that's about it.
I love how casual that is. And, just about it.
Yep.
What was used to kill
Oh,
Hifumi?
let me want to throw in
Next
Was
one.
it Justice Hammer
Damn
3?
Now look.
Oh, sorry.
You're good.
I was looking at something on the phone. Maybe, maybe I have some idea, but I just don't understand it all. There we go.
You legit just tried that website? Oh god, I'm so sorry.
What was used? Was it just maybe just as
Well,
what was
there's
it?
one thing. How was the culprit able? How did nobody witness them carrying it?
You know, it probably went to something like back in the day.
Ow.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but I want to stab your seriously adorable, serious face off.
Shoot!
There's a contradiction somewhere in there.
What was used? Was it just maybe just as
Well, there's one. How was the culprit?
Just maybe
how
justice.
did nobody?
Sounds like a Justice Hammer fight. Check out murdergear.com/hammertime for more info.
Well, one thing seems pretty clear. The murder weapon had to be one of the Justice Hammers.
No,
Phoenix Strong, third time's the charm.
The murder weapon wasn't a justice hammer at all. No, it was something completely different.
But, seriously? A different weapon?
Specifically, a hammer from the repository. The killer could have easily used that to kill Hifumi. Now, all the hammers in the repository were covered in flecks of grit and debris, but for some reason, one of them had been scrubbed clean.
Huh?
And the reason it had been scrubbed clean was most likely because it was used to commit murder.
Are you trying to say psychopath Gundam?
If the hammer got covered in Hifumi's blood, of course they'd have to clean it off. I'd also like to point out that the repository has all kinds of hammers. Big ones, small ones, and even some flat mallet-like ones.
Sounds you, but yes.
Ties on their heads.
Some with like strip knots here and
I
there.
think whoever made the justice hammers,
But at that
used
point, it
those
becomes
as
a flail
basis
instead
for
of a
their
hammer.
design.
If that's true, that would explain the Monokuma file's note about the wounds being similar.
So Hifumi moved Taka's body to the repository, where someone then used a hammer to kill him.
And whoever did that is the true killer. The one Hifumi was working with. And the one who betrayed him. Hold on a moment. I still think it's strange to assume someone was working together with him. The way the graduation rule works, there is no benefit to
No, don't
helping
feel dumb,
someone else
Aldra.
carry out a murder.
It is just a game website after all.
So the idea that anyone would work together like that
If
is
anything,
simply
they probably had to
ludicrous.
close it down
We
for
talked
safety
about
reasons.
this, did we not?
We did talk about there wouldn't be any reason for anyone to work together. At least that's what we thought at first, but another argument. Sometimes exactly. Okay, this one I have to use what's inside.
Based on the rules that have been laid out for us, even if more than one person is complicit in the murder,
That or Junko is crazy. She is.
only the one who actually carried out the act can graduate and survive. Assuming the rule holds true, it is simply impossible that two people work
I'm checking
together.
archive.org.
That is
All
how
right.
the rule was explained to us.
But that only really applies if there's one murder, right? In this case, however, there were two
a
murders.
snapshot back in 2020.
Okay, we gotta use two murders.
Based on the rules, even if
Two
more
murders
than
are
only the
impossible.
one who
Oh
actually-
gosh.
assuming the rule holds
Okay,
true,
redirecting
it
to
is simply impossible
murderton.bigcartel.com.
that two
Good
people work
lord.
together
Yeah,
on
no.
That
What?
is how the rule was explained.
But that only really applies if there's one murder, right? In this case, however, there were two murders.
It was one at the end
I had her name.
of 2022 as well.
I mean,
Yep, same thing.
Junko is one of the people who's already dead, so she doesn't come up as crazy. Just like Jill, on the other hand.
Based on the rules that even if more than one person, only the one who actually carried out the act can graduate and serve, assuming the rule holds true.
Assuming the rule.
No, it's wrong.
The two murders. Two murders.
Since there were two murders, it's at least plausible that more than one person was involved.
What do you mean?
If there'd only been one murder, then yes, the idea of an accomplice isn't really worth considering. Naturally, if only one person can be saved per murder, an accomplice has no risk versus reward benefit.
Risk versus reward benefit?
This brain can hold so
The
many
payoff
murders.
for working together. The reward that balances out the risk of taking part in the scheme. There's no point in being someone's
Wait,
accomplice.
wait, 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 Luna.
Oh gosh!
Help,
Take cover!
Help! Take cover! Up! Yep! Hi, Luna.
Oi.
Some lost fallacy. Ah! Happy New Year, Luna! Welcome to the stream. What were you streaming today? What were you streaming?
Happy New Year, you filthy animals.
Oh, you were playing Might. Ooh, that's an old game. I actually remember playing that before.
Play what?
Might and Magic, Clash of Heroes. I remember playing that once before. Oh god.
I prefer the third one.
I accidentally moved Eiji. Eiji, get back down there.
No, I like my hiding space.
Sorry, you're not allowed to have the couch. It's reserved. But anyways, hello, hi.
However, if there were some potential mutual reward for the risk,
You did
then
you played some
cooperation
art.
becomes possible.
What'd you draw? What'd you draw? What to see? I have to check. I'm gonna have to check out the Discord.
You're saying that two people could act as each other's
I'm
accomplices
gonna have to check out the stream
commit two
afterwards.
separate murders.
I think that's what the true killer
Your
told
phone?
Hifumi.
Oh, I'm sorry, your
They
phone
would
died,
each have an
Gundam.
accomplice for their crime.
No.
And based on the case's events, Hifumi would have been the first one to act, murdering Taka. They made him carry out the first murder so he couldn't back out of helping them later on.
So in this case, there wasn't one single person committing multiple murders. Instead, each
Mr. Parna,
person
alright,
killed
you have
someone,
fun. Again, Happy
creating
New Year,
two
Luna.
separate incidents. And it
bye-bye.
only looked like one person because that's how the true killer designed it to look. A single suspicious individual, a similar weapon used in each crime, disappearing bodies. By creating one seamless set of circumstances, they made it look like one person was behind it all.
The mastermind picked their target and managed to convince him to go along with their plan. And then, to avoid the no accomplices rule, they simply killed their accomplice. Which, if true, means that betraying Hifumi was part of the plan from the very beginning.
That's just awful. How could anyone be so cruel?
Welcome to Danganronpa, Aoyama Hina.
Welcome to Danganronpa.
Still, their choice of accomplice seems odd.
It gets worse.
The effort made to convince us the two murders were the same was the main characteristic this time. Kyoko must have noticed that fact from the very beginning, which is why she said not to look at the series of connected events, but entirely separate incidents. Kyoko really is amazing. Although, I was going to type this, man, I want to say something so bad, but before I could type it, my phone was like, yeah, bye. Think about it, she's almost too amazing. So natural how good she is at
I
this.
understand how an accomplice could be involved, but then who was the one pulling Hifumi's strings?
That's problem numero uno right now.
The true killer manipulated Hifumi to carry out a number of actions, and in the end, 𝓲𝓼 him. In the debates up until now, the way the case has unfolded, we consider all that, there's really only one person who seems to fit. Oh, okay.
Become murderized.
Oh, God. Up until this point, it really does not work well. I blame the bear. I would love to blame the bear. Unfortunately, we can't point to him. We skip right past him.
The bear is blamed for all.
But Chihiro was the mastermind? We can't put the blame on a dead Chihiro. Would we?
Yeah.
This is the one time I can't fucking rewind.
I'm saying nothing. You have to dig your own grave on this one.
You know, it's crazy. Didn't forget what I said earlier. I
pretty
think I
much.
accidentally spoiled you. What was a murder-suicide? I don't know.
He dug his own grug.
Wait a second. There's only one person who would. There's only one person who actually would.
Here's my answer.
There you go.
It was Celeste.
I only remember because I remember what I do recall vague memories of what happened during the day before that leads up to it. Quick save. I would love to quick save, but unfortunately, I had to wait till that moment. That's just got a whole
Speaking
go.
of which, I'm basically, it's getting to the point where I basically have to leave, like, on a minute's notice soon.
Oh my god, this game makes us remember stuff.
Ideally, I'll be going out of my house in 10 minutes. Though, it can, yeah.
Do you think we could finish this in 10 minutes, guys?
No, 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 no.
Alright.
No, no, no. Just no.
No.
There is still a decent amount of things, and not to mention there's the whole execution you have to go through, the celebrations, and the patching off the back scissors.
True. I mean, we haven't even gotten to the point of the repository door coming up. We haven't really examined everything else here.
Most of the
most
of the stuff hasn't been done. And then there's going to be a whole like sad backstory, like talking segment as well. Like it wouldn't surprise me if we barely touch down on. It wouldn't surprise me if we barely touch down on like what's the word? We barely touch down on free time next time we stream this.
You know, that's fair.
Well, that might be overselling a bit.
I mean, you're not overselling it. Let's be honest. With the experience I've had playing these games with you guys.
Archangel System ID 𝓕𝓻𝓷𝓵 says no. The no. The nopes. Nopening and ropening. Nah. Negative. 𝓕𝓻𝓲𝓵𝓾𝓲𝓹𝓶𝓮𝓷𝓭.
Thank you all for putting it very curtly. Yeah, with how things have been going this way, and the fact that I do tend to have a trial and error type resolving method for this.
And our penchant for just sort of making bits everywhere.
Wait, don't go.
To the moon! You know, you did save him though, because I was going to hit the buttons again.
I appreciate you not hitting the buttons. What, you're gonna hit everyone else with the buttons, not me? I get to full dodge?
No, I can't. You're on the move. You're on the moon. You're outside of attack range.
Beautiful. So yeah, we're gonna end today's stream here. Dane number 3, can you get that? Thank you, Dane. All right. Who do we want to rate into?
Did you talk about Rice something earlier, or?
I did mention Rye earlier because some bonehead was being naughty and was making a magic deck, despite me and Rye telling him to go to sleep. Do you all want to go see Rye?
Suggestion.
You know?
But remember, you can't really give them trouble because I'm the one who told them let them cook. Fair,
yeah, that's
safe.
fair. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, let's go raid Rye the 𝓮𝓲𝓾𝓲. I almost said Nakamata. Let's go raid a kitty. Of course, as usual, make sure we bring our love, appreciations, our feet, and of course, yourselves. Please be safe out there, everyone. And here's our lovely remains as usual. I wish you all a nice wonderful day. Be safe out there. Bye bye.
Nekumar.